Hello, welcome. Did you hear me clear my throat? Did I unmute and then clear my throat? How professional, dude. I'm an expert at this. If you haven't told, I've been doing this for years, so I know how to put together a show. Welcome back. What the fuck do those lyrics even mean, by the way? That song was saying my life is like the shade. What does it mean? Shrouded in darkness? like what do you mean? My life is like the shade. Cool? I don't understand. Out of the sun? Like what? I don't know what that implies, but anyway, welcome, hello, welcome back. We're playing Deus Ex, of course. We're finishing this game. Against my better judgment, perhaps, I've realized throughout the course of streaming this game that it's an amazing game. It is fun to stream it, but it's maybe not the best thing to stream. I realized it especially playing Necess yesterday. Necess is like a streaming game, if you know what I mean by that. It's very easy to just like go into like flow state, streaming flow state with Necess, where you're gaming, you're talking, the two are melding together well. They're not interrupting each other, and it just goes. You know what I mean? It's like this zen flow state of streaming. Whereas Deus Ex, I find myself always interrupting myself. You know what I mean? Like stopping the gameplay so that I don't miss anything and then talking about something else, or stopping whatever I'm in the middle of talking of so I can listen to the game for a second. You see what I'm saying? But we committed to this. I realized it was a mistake. It was absolutely a mistake, but we're here. Um, unless people stop showing up, I'm gonna finish it. Which, by the way, is a little bit of what's happened today. This is the lowest viewer turnout I've seen. Wow, ever? That's an interesting question. Ever? Ever? Do we have any old hats here? Ever? Perhaps ever. I'm trying to think about that. That's a good question. I mean, if you count the people on YouTube as well, it's actually not so bad. But which actually should be counted. But anyway, I never know how to take that. Does it mean? And I can't ask you people because I would say like, does that mean is this the consensus? Is like Deus Ex over? Is that what everyone's trying to tell me? Michael, stop streaming Deus Ex. We don't care anymore. But like, I can't ask you because you're here. So like obviously you don't feel that way, right? You're here for Deus Ex. So you're going to be like, "No! What? This is the best." But everyone else is voting with their feet. You know what I mean? But like I can't not finish the game. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a conundrum. It really is. It's one of the but like I say I can't not finish it. We've certainly done that before. I've had no hangups about that before. Metal Gear Solid 3 still famously unfinished. But alas, here we are. Welcome. Welcome. I'm ready to get gaming. Thank thank you, Kirk Gregor, for by the way the super chat, which I don't know, does that show up on it should why does it not give me a notification? This is what I was talking about. I'm a professional. But thank you, Kirk Gregor, for saying the elites don't want you to know this, but the Gep gun is the best method for silent takedowns. Ironically, I have used it to that effect many times. You just blow up a camera, and then it's good. Like, and usually no one notices. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just because like I don't know. There's so many explosions in a guard's normal day-to-day life that another one doesn't even. You know what I mean? Like if you're living in like downtown Chicago, you're just used to something blowing up occasionally, or downtown New York. I mean, that's where this takes place. Downtown New York, maybe. But yes, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's get the game up. Somebody has given me advice on how to fix the game so it does not freeze for 2 minutes every time I open the inventory. I have not taken his advice. I've taken half of his advice because I'm hoping that. See, I hate that you just like saw my taskbar. I mean, it's not like I've got like, UN secrets in my taskbar. But still, like, I didn't need you to know that I had Telegram and Zoom open. You don't need to know that. You don't need to know that I have an Excel spreadsheet open and Steam and a folder and Spotify and my key password, my KeyPass password manager. You don't need to know any of this. What you're not supposed to be privy to this information. It's not a lot of information. You don't need to know that I have a Japanese locale option on my computer. Like you don't need to know these things. You don't need to know that I use Brave as my browser. You should have, like why does OBS just decide to share these things? I still have, if you all hadn't seen my face already, which most of you have, if that wasn't the case, I would be extremely scared that someday OBS is just going to decide to turn on this webcam, because there is a webcam looking right at me. And especially when I have like a real model, like a real VTuber model that the camera actually looks at you so that it like moves the mouse and stuff. The mouth. I'm gonna be even more so terrified that someday it would just turn on. But luckily, like, you've all already seen me before, so I'm not, you know, I shouldn't be too worried. Like, what are you gonna, you're not gonna see anything you haven't seen before? I don't remember exactly. Okay, so far, amazingly fast. I am playing a different game. It is amazing how fast the inventory opens. I really hope it continues like that. Do you remember what this game was like before? I would press the inventory button and it would take 3 minutes. And we would just sit here staring at each other like, oh, so, you see the game last night? It's kind of awkward. We're kind of all here to game and we're all just kind of stuck talking. But, no, that's so fucking fast. It's amazing. The title screen is moving fast too. I'm so happy we fixed it. This is awesome. Thank you so much to You Eat. This 0 FPS has made you move faster. Why am I so fast? Wait, are we breaking the game? Is this like in old games where it's tied to your system speed? So if your graphics card or your processor is too fast, it'll fuck things up. We're fine. I think it's not. It feels really fast. Sneaking is like a decent speed. We're just gonna go with it. I will not get a job, thank you very much. I mean, if you can avoid getting a job, I think you shouldn't get a job, honestly. But at the same time, I think there's a certain soul death that happens to people if they don't work at something. I've been a NEET. Many of you were there. You know, this stream originates from semi-NEET days. The very first, actually, this is what I'm talking about. Actually, let's get meta for a second. Do I continue the NEET talk, or do I figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do in this game again? I can't do both. I have to choose one. And I've been streaming for years, and yet this is still a conundrum that comes up occasionally. I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, but I also want to talk about NEETdom. I am literally writing down a note to myself to talk about NEETdom, and we're gonna put that on ice while I remember what we're doing in this game. Make contact with the Illuminati in Paris. I love this game, dude. Where the former Illuminati leader, Morgan Everett, is rumored to be hiding. In hiding. Take the helicopter to Paris. We're in Paris. If my primary goal is to take the helicopter to Paris, I've succeeded. Make contact with Silhouette in the Paris catacombs. Kill the 3 soldiers. I'm not going to do that because I am a peaceful man. I'm like the Amish. I believe in pacifism and screwing over the English. By the way, I found out that I am more of an extremist than the Amish. In my county, which I will not reveal to you what county this is, but in my county there are Amish. And when my son was born, we had him at home with no midwife. We brought him to the county clerk to get the birth certificate because there was no midwife or doctor there, so we didn't have a birth certificate. We briefly considered not getting him one, but then we realized that would be a bad idea. And so we went and did that, and they said no one else had ever done that before, that they knew of. Not even the Amish. The Amish apparently just go to the hospital, refuse everything, but have the kid in the hospital. But a couple weeks ago, my daughter was born, and you know, this is like almost 2 years after my son was born, a little less, right? We went to the county clerk, and they said, my daughter is the 3rd person that has ever been born at home with no midwife or anything in the county. And number 2 was some Amish woman who gave birth. So I am a fucking trendsetter. I have inspired the Amish. I am more off the grid than the Amish, says the Vtuber. Streaming on a computer right now currently. I'm just letting you know that I think the Amish are fucking poser Luddites. That's what I think. I think if the Amish really wanted to be extreme, they'd be doing what I'm doing. Giving birth at home and streaming. You know. Real Luddite hours. Who up? Okay. Kill the 4 greasel. Nah. I thought I already did that. Didn't I do that? Did I not talk to the woman afterwards? I did that. Do you actually think the Amish were inspired by you? No. No.
Whatever resistance.
Not at all.
I need to contact them. I've been told they...
Not a good time for...
Oh no!
Yeah?
I saw commandos...
I'm not clicking anything!
...in the catacombs entrance across...
The silhouette's bunkered.
Quite ingeniously, but a soldier will stumble into the secret...
We've got a problem. The FPS limit not being on makes it so fast that it skips the dialogue.
Pretty steep.
This is a problem. Okay, you gotta set it to full screen, I think. I don't understand why setting it to full screen would help in any way whatsoever, but we're gonna have to try it. So bear with me. I can't go back to slow Deus Ex. Let's do this, okay? Configure. You can't see this. I'm walking you through it. Theater to the mind. Configure. FPS limit is still at 0, but I'm going to put it on full screen instead of windowed borderless, which is going to hopefully OBS can still capture that. Many times OBS cannot. What did that say? What did that say? I just received code from... Let me see if I can get that again. Maybe I can get that on screen. That was strange. That was incredibly weird. I'm going to see if I can make it happen again. 1 second. I'm just starting up Deus Ex. I just received... There was a message in the top left. No, it wasn't there this time. I'm losing my mind. There was a let me I will recreate it for you. Okay? Let me show you. Whoa. Tabbing out of the game is breaking the game. Hello? I need to tab out to capture the game. I will recreate for you what I just saw. If hello? We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here today. Everybody bear with me, please. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Please work. Okay? You can't see this, can you? Alright? Oh, it's not liking that. Man, why can't Deus Ex just play normally? You know what I mean? Can you see this? You can't see a gosh darn thing. I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind. We had it working! OBS cannot capture Deus Ex. What if I... Wait! Wait! Wait a minute. It's gonna happen. Wait a minute. Yo, it shows my entire desktop when I do that. You don't have it on yet, but like... Why does it do that? Just use display capture. That's the most dangerous capture of them all. You say that like it's just, oh yeah, whatever. Just reveal your inner secret. Why don't you just strip down naked while you're at it? Turn the camera on, big boy. Why don't you just show me everything? Why don't you reveal it all to the world? You're gonna see you're gonna see my desktop for a second. It's just a map of the world. You're gonna see it. Here it is. Get ready. You're about to be flashed. It didn't show anything. Oh, wait 1 second. Now you're gonna see it. You're gonna see my desktop. You ready? Are you ready? It didn't. That time it didn't do it. Okay. Let me tell you what it's working, it seems, by the way, first of all. What I saw when this game started up just now, in the top left corner, the whole screen was white for a second. And in the top left corner, there was gray text over the white that said, I didn't catch all of it, but it said like, Weinstein should pay today. What the fuck does that mean? Why did that show up in Deus Ex while I was bringing the game up? Has anyone run into this before? Because I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, nobody saw it because I had the game capture off because I was trying to figure this out. But I'm telling you, up in the top corner, it said like something. I didn't catch the very first word, like couple words. But it said like, Weinstein should pay today. Anybody? Is this a first? Am I losing my mind? Let's find out if the game works. I've never seen that yet. Okay, currently, fast inventory. But do we have hyper mode speaking?
Heard of a resistance group called Silhouette?
My primary market.
I need to contact
It's
them.
working!
I've been told they have a hideout in the catacombs.
Ooh!
Not a
We
good
got
time
there.
for
We
Silhouette.
got there.
The government is cracking down.
Yeah?
I saw commandos and troops going in the catacombs entrance across the street.
We already
They plan to occupy
already
the
know this.
entire network.
It's odd that
Silhouette's
full
bunker
screen
concealed.
fixes the speed
Quite
issue.
ingenious. But a
It's
soldier
odd
will
that Deus
stumble
Ex
into
is
the
giving me
secret door
messages
eventually.
about Weinstein
Anyway,
should pay today.
deal?
It sounds like a schizophrenic. It sounds like something a schizophrenic man would see flash across his vision just before committing a murder of some, I don't know, Harvey Weinstein or something. You know what I mean? Weinstein should pay today, the voices say. Does anyone hear voices visually instead of audibly? Are there any schizophrenic that see voices? They see text? The voices speak to them in
Pretty steep,
the
right?
medium of text? Am I the first? I swear to you, this is not a joke. This is not like, I'm not making this up for comedic effect. I am either losing my mind, or in the top left corner, it said, Weinstein should pay today. This is my last health kit? Yikes. Okay, well, I'm going to turn my arm back on, and then I'm going to save, and okay. The pause issue should be fixed now. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought Yeoman was doing his taxes on stream. That would be, you know, like, honestly, I feel like doing taxes on stream would be like a fun stream. It would just also dox beyond doxing. Like, there's no further doxing you could do after that. Like, would you like to know everything about me? Down to the square footage of the room that I work in, right? Like, every last detail about me, would you like to know? Then again, that stream would probably blow up, dude. So, is it worth it? What would you do for fame? I mean, some people get banned from entire countries. Like, how much worse could it be? Okay. All right. Okay. Do I have rockets in my GEP gun? The pause is instant. It's still instant. It didn't. Why do you look so short? What do you mean so short? You're the first person ever to make this comment. What do you mean? There's more of the model. This is just my head. What? Do you say that to anybody who you can only see from the shoulders up? Like, why do you seem so short? My man, it's cause, never mind. You could probably convince a cracked up kick streamer to do something like a tax stream. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. In game. Oh, I'm crouching. My man, that's called a crouch. Okay. I understand. Do I have rockets? I don't. Do I have I don't have EMPs. I just have scrambles. I'm pretty sure EMPs are a separate thing. The scramble would get him to shoot someone else, but there's no one else around. Why am I even here? Is my question, actually. Like, I actually don't know what I'm doing here. I need to get to the catacombs. I've never been to Perry, but I don't think... Oh, does anyone speak French? What is a boulangerie? A boulangerie. What is a boulangerie? What is a pâtisserie? La galette roulée? Boulangerie centrale. I'm purposefully saying it wrong, but I also could not say that correctly. I would love to learn French someday. It means bowling alley. No way. Let me look at that again. Boulangerie central. That might mean bowling alley. Boulangerie? Is that how they say bowling? What a wacky people. It means pastry shop. Like, I think that makes more... Well, the petite or whatever part probably means pastry shop. I need to get back to the homeless woman who wanted me not to kill the alien velociraptors in the sewer things. Because I did kill those things, and I want her to give me a reward even though she asked me not to do it. This game is causing me to say insane things, and we haven't even gotten to the Illuminati yet.
He's close.
Okay, well, I just turned that corner right into that robot, but I think we're fine. That robot man. Is he a man or is he a machine? Because if he's a machine, I could destroy him. You don't understand how different of a game this is now that the pause is instant. Because in the past, if I want to check my skills, it was like, not worth it. Not worth it. It's gonna take 3 minutes. I'll just pretend I know what my skills are. But now I can actually check and make sure. Yes, an agent can render most opponents unconscious or dead with a single blow. I should be able to knock this fucker out. Right? That's what the game is telling me. There's 2 of them. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make a run for it. Where are the catacombs? Are the catacombs of Paris like a tourist attraction? Like, are they easy to get into? Or is only the Illuminati? I don't have... Is only the Illuminati allowed in? I need to charge my flashlight. What is the stomping? Wait. Promising. Wait. What? Just dirt? Why? If you want to go back to that woman, the way back is in the middle of this area. I appreciate that. I used Duolingo a few times and I remember boulangerie. And this is a fucked up place. So this person's chatting on YouTube, just so you know. There's a split. Some people are on Twitch, some people are on YouTube. I just want to, the humor of this, okay? The juxtaposition. France is a fucked up place, says the user Jenny Nicholson Mutilation. Thank you for your comment, Jenny Nicholson Mutilation. Isn't she the film reviewer? Why do you go by the title? The name, Jenny Nicholson Mutilation. No reason. Nothing in particular. Dude, Jenny Nicholson is like killed in like a terrible, homicide, I'm gonna be blaming you. I'm gonna be very suspicious. Oh, wait. Do we have a mod here to ban the bot? Is this the place? 2 picks. Let's get it. Don't ask questions like that. It's a normal username. It's not normal. It's not normal at all. The only right answer is that, like, you said, you know what? I just put it through like a random word generator and I just stuck with it. I was like, that's kind of funny. I wasn't quick enough. Oh, but did you get them? You got it? On Restream, I actually can't tell when somebody... What is... Where am I? Okay. I think we're, like, accidentally stumbling into the Illuminati headquarters or something. You know, I wanted to... Oh, wait. We were talking about Neats. Oh, Boneless Skeleton got it. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He's the shadowy... He's, like, the... Not the mod we deserve, but the mod we need. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't speak half the time. He just sits in the background of these streams and destroys the robotic menace that is polluting our streams. I love that there's becoming like an AI racism thing, because let's be honest, everybody should feel not bad at all about being racist against AI. First of all, not a race. Second of all, not conscious. You know what I mean? Like, you should feel this. You should actually feel better about being anti-AI than if you were like anti-dog. You know? Petals of Twilight by Charles Francois Guillermo Guillermo del Toro. And it was told that he made his way through their streets at night, crawling through their many windows and crouching in their oh, this is about me. Moving through the sewers beneath their cobbled roads and slipping over their railings. Watched by their cats and the roosting pigeons of their city, yet wary to their slumbering dogs, he went. They would not see him, nor wake as he drew near, but would only shudder, softly calling out the names of their gods in sleep. Restless they tossed as he passed under the window like an errant lover fleeing dawn. And by morning light he was gone, far away from that place, and moved on to another world. Is this a real story? Honestly, by the writing, I feel like it could be decent. You know. AI racism is just black racism, and it vexes me. How do you figure? Don't answer that question. Actually, I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say anything. Okay, there we go. Open. Perfect. Essentially, we are humanizing robots by trying to dehumanize them. That is actually a... I like that take. That makes a lot of sense to me, actually. I need to know what's on that fucking Kindle. But I don't want to use... There's a key there, too. And there's money. But I've only got one lock. It can't be worth it. I only have one lockpick. I'm not using it on that. Oh, I don't have enough room for soy. Alas. How will the modern man survive without the diet of soy? This should be open. My wife is AI, and I have to defend her kind. Your wife is not AI. You simply aren't married. That's all that means. Hello? Nice. Okay. This game is unbelievably dark, but you know what? One problem at a time. We've solved the biggest problem that we had with this game. It's actually amazing how smoothly it's running now. I have no... the camera's off. We should be good. Light anti-tank weapon. I would love that, but how do I possibly make room? I don't need a stealth pistol. Technically, I could just eat this chocolate bar. One flare probably isn't going to be a lifesaver for me. Oh, I do have an EMP. I don't need a pistol. How much space do you think? I'll drink a soda. You think it can fit here? Ooh! We're in it. We're in it. We are in it. Let's put this here for now. That's sick. That's sick for the robots. From a comedic sense, all robot jokes are just repurposed black jokes. That's actually true. That I actually understand that one. That one I understand. I've had this cruel but very funny hobby lately of being as vague and or convoluted as possible in conversations with autists. Is that because I described to you how autism works? That's so funny. That reminds me, that's the same energy as people who learn the entire history of some third world country so they can be more effectively racist. That's the exact same energy there. You learned more about autism just so that you could properly vex autistic people. just so you could describe vague concepts that they can't conceptualize because of their autism. Don't go. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna close over the button and it was gonna screw me. Is that all that was down here? What's the purpose? What are we here for? That's really all that was here. What is this bunker for? Can you open, please? I did see a fix for the darkness, but I didn't bother. The darkness isn't that huge of an issue. Get inside the room with that window. What? Oh, upstairs there was a window. Yeah. Yeah, we did miss one room. Yeah, the darkness isn't too bad. I mean, it just encourages you to... Oh! Oh! I didn't think anyone was home. I didn't know. I think the darkness isn't too bad. It really just encourages you to use your flashlight, and I think that's kind of fine. You know, it also makes the vision augmentations that let you like see in the dark and stuff actually worthwhile. Speaking of which one is that? This one? What? That's not a button. Which one is it? F8. You're telling me breaking and entering has consequences? Yo, I'm not even at that level. You're being way too specific. I'm not autistic enough that you need to be specific. You can be vague. You're telling me that my actions have consequences? Okay, is this enhancement, would this actually allow me to see the people? I forget. Night vision. No, it wouldn't. No, not unless I upgrade it into infravision. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well. Let's peek. Whoa! Disappearing stairs. Whoa! Watch out, that last step's a doozy. I'll be here all night. Whoa! Why does it still happen when I lean? Not there, but there. Why? But why? But why? That's so strange. Alright, well, they've already forgotten. So, really, it didn't have that many consequences. Francois, the hacking attempt has been an unqualified success. I've transferred all the funds that I managed to siphon from Metropolitan before the ICE came down into a dummy account. Yo, ICE? I love the terminology. I feel like I'm playing Netrunner. Me and my wife, for a while, we downloaded and fucking print and played Netrunner cards. What a blast, dude. I don't know what they call it now, right? It has some other name. I don't remember right now. What is it called? Something Eki? Or no, they changed it again. They changed it twice, so I can't remember. But dude, so fucking fun playing as a corp or I don't know. But ICE, that's one of those hacking terms that was used in those games. Number 2221967, password Dull Bill. Let the other members of the cell know that these funds can be used for any project the Mayhem Committee may deem appropriate. Tandis qui dome nous gagnerons. Somebody's calling?
Who's this?
You're really quiet, dude.
Everything, huh? Is that God you're talking about, or just a bunch of New Age crap?
No way! This game does New Age shit, too? Interesting. Wait, but I can't answer. Dude, I love it. Are we gonna get, like, Evangelion-style Age of Aquarius, Age of Pisces stuff? Is it related to the Cyberpunk 2020 universe? What, Netrunner? I have no idea what it's related to. I think it's its own Cyberpunk universe, but it's a card game. It's really fun, and you can literally play it for free. It is officially... So it used to be a card game that you could buy and play, but it kind of, like, went out of business or something, but people liked it so much that some company took it over and keeps all the cards online where you can literally print them and play them, and that is tournament legal. You can literally take in printed out cards, and that would be tournament legal if you want to play it in tournaments.
Sites are spiking.
What the fuck? I don't know. Was he in the shadows there? No, he just heard me. Okay, okay, okay. How am I getting lost in this incredibly simplistic... Oh. Here's what we do. I'm making noise! Hello? I need to get them to open the door. Let's close this door. Let's flip this. Right, they don't let you. It's the most base thing I've ever heard. What? Never? Can I blow this up? I don't have... Wait. You tell me this thing's not gonna stand up to wood? Well, that's bullshit. Okay, that's... I have one lamb. Is this what I use this on? That door goes to the room you were just in. The window room. What? No, there's no way, because I hear a guy, and there was no guy. Oh, you're right. Where's the guy, then? Where's the guy? You're right. No, you're right. This is Euclidean geometry. This is... No, that's make...
I think we got a bogey.
Is he just behind the building? That guy was outside. Oh. He heard you walking from outside. Yo, what am I, 800 pounds? JC Denton needs to go on a JC diet.
Looks like a false reading.
Okay. I wish I had a map, to be honest with you. JC Doten. JC Denton? More like JC weighs a ton. Doesn't really work, because you don't really pronounce it Denton. Where the fuck do I go? I was over there, right? Can I get through that gate? I just want to get back to the... I know I can go through the sewers, but I'm trying to get back to the homeless woman. You know what? Save me. And then let's try this. I think I'm going to try and bust this guy over the back of the head and see if it works. Because according to my skill, I should be able to absolutely bust him. Look at this. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. The sewers are the way back to the homeless woman. Oh. What's the way forward then? All right, well, let's just go in. Let's go in then. I'm happy to learn that even these high-level enemies... Metropolitain. Even these high-level enemies I can destroy like that. Very good to know. Oh. I just happened to see this time. That I've not seen every other time. The robot is in there. Okay, this is so much better. Can you turn off the dreaded voice filter? Can you even tell if it's on or off? Tell me. I don't have 3 picks, dude. Am I gonna use my lamb on that? No. Yeah, I can. Well, you see, the problem is right now... Because you cut out. No. Okay. Alright. I can turn it off, but then you might hear my son downstairs. Not the end of the world, I suppose. But then you're also gonna... I'm gonna have to either turn off the fan. It's hot in here, dude. I'm gonna have to go shirtless. I'm gonna have to take my pants off. Do I have to do nudist streaming just to get rid of the voice filter? I need an office. You know what I mean? Keep it on if you need the fan. Well, I think that's what we gotta do then. The cutting out is awful, though. I'm gonna have to lean into the mic whenever I scream. I'm gonna need to ruin everyone's hearing. Or I just have to stay at a monotone level the entire stream. Never go up or down. Never get excited. Never be happy. Never be sad. Stay the same even keel every day, all day, forever. Oh!
ID.
That didn't last long, did it? Turn off the heating. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is I have a newborn and she's got to be kept, you know, like, warm. And she's downstairs. It gets a lot hotter up here, though. That's kind of the problem. You think I can dart him? I bet I can dart him.
Bogey.
See, now they're going to forget that I'm there, but I'm pretty sure this still increases my aim. Yep.
Watch yourself. This
Craziness.
some kind of mech.
Ah! That man lit me on fire. What kind of police force carries a flamethrower?
Watch yourself. This one's check the air.
Okay, well. Is that how antidepressants feel like? The one time I took them because they were prescribed to like fix my migraines. Yeah. It just felt like every day is the same. Every moment, every hour, every emotion, every feeling gone. Everything the same. No up, no down. I couldn't do it, dude. The UN. See, I told you France was a fucked up place. Dude, you weren't lying. I should have believed you. Jenny Nicholson mutilation. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. I can't get over Jenny Nicholson mutilation criticizing France. You know what? Jenny Nicholson mutilation, that's the kind of thing that happened in France, if I'm being honest with you. You think I can bust through here? And now I run.
Okay, drop it.
Wait. Ogs. Legs. Turn on my legs. Turn on my extra heart. Go! It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. Now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not what was supposed to happen. That was great though. Can't complain about that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He hasn't gone far.
Couldn't have gone better. Yes, dude. Yes. Save. Actual flawless victory. Let's just wait for the mech to turn away, and then we get in here. All right, I'm in like the rats. Here we are. That worked even better than my strategy. My strategy was just bust the window, run away, and then use the window to get in, hopefully quick enough that they just, I don't know, forget about me. But instead, we had a plan that actually worked. Oh, multi-tool. Don't mind if I do. I have 11 of those and 0 lockpicks. A little one-sided here, but let's hack this. You know, the UN is kind of fucked up, and I could see them fucking flamethrowing people if they really felt like it. You know what I mean? Yeah, turret on enemies looks good. That doesn't count as lethal because I didn't do it. Medical me is beautiful, honestly. Actually beautiful. And then I'm gonna... This robot's not coming in here, right? Because I need to hack into the bank. That's what I call just putting in my bank details. I call it hacking. Just to be quirky, you know what I'm saying? Interpol wanted J.C. Denton. Interpol is currently seeking the whereabouts of known terrorist J.C. Denton. J.C. Why is my nickname J.C. if my name is J.C.? J.C. Denton. Denton is wanted for a number of international crimes, including theft, murder. I didn't kill a single person. Well, Anna Navarra. I kind of blew her to pieces. But I had to. I had to do that. Or no, wait, did I do that? Yeah, no, I did. No, I didn't, and then I did. Yeah. Drug trafficking. I don't recall that one. And destruction of property. Denton was last believed to have been sighted in New York, but recent information indicates that he may currently be operating in Paris. Denton is approximately 6 feet tall, 6'3", thank you, with silver facial features and solid blue eyes, result of a rare genetic condition that he often conceals with a pair of sunglasses. Denton is extremely dangerous. Having blue eyes... Is having blue eyes a rare genetic condition? I mean, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, what percentage of the world population has blue eyes? Do I have a rare genetic condition? It's like, I guess, depending on your definition, you know? Denton is extreme... I'm very happy, by the way. It was bound to be the case, but me and my wife both have blue eyes, and my son has piercing blue eyes. I'm happy it passed on. I don't know how it wouldn't have, but it did. And it's funny, because mine are like lighter blue eyes, where they get close to like gray-white, and my wife's are like a little darker, and so my sons are right in between, where they're just like really, really blue. But anyway. Denton is extremely dangerous and should not be approached. Instead, if you believe you have seen him, contact your nearest police or security representative. Security representative. I mean, isn't it like 10%, so you are a minority? Yo, somebody just outed himself, by the way. Can we all the blue-eyeds can now laugh at this man because he said you are a minority. He did not say we are a minority, so just saying. Who knows, though? He could have anything. You know, who knows? He's got red eye, you know what I mean, from all the drugs. There's currently a reward of 10,000 credits for information that leads to his capture or arrest. Interpol is also attempting to locate Alex Jacobson and Jamie Reyes for questioning in a number of related incidents. Oh, I thought Alex Jacobson stayed behind. Read me. Icarus found you, 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 run while you can, run while you can, run while you can. That's the guy who was talking in my ear, right? Or talking on the phone and saying, I'm right behind you. And he wasn't, so like I'm not scared, right? He doesn't have real eyes. Curfew hours extended. The catacombs and all surrounding tunnels will remain off limits to residents. No. Oh no, dude, Flux is turning on. Are you gonna see my desktop for a second while I turn off Flux? Speaking of... Oh. 1 second. The game will resume shortly. There we go. Root misdirect. File buffer overload. Lies. Truth. Citizens of Paris, did you ever turn in your sleep as your freedom was seized from you? Did you even turn in your sleep? Did you hear them when they told you it was done in your name? Or did you simply wake up from your dream and never question the reality of your slavery? The City of Lights has been extinguished by shadows. Our government has been taken from us. We live in... What? Excuse me! I'm dead. I can't even move. I was reading, game. I was reading. Eh? ¿Dónde? Oh, here. Yo, are these ATMs, by the way? I thought I had the camera turned off. Oh, no, wait, I haven't done that yet. Wait, that's in the future. That's in the future. I'm about to do that. You got mech'd. The robot caught you trying to be theatrical with the reading. Go back to monotone. Why can't I get in? Wait a minute, what? I did this perfectly a second ago. There we go. All right, let's hack again, and I need to remember to. I gotta be liberal with the save button. Yo, Bob Page, that's that guy. That's that guy who's a stand-in for somebody, but I don't know who. You know what I mean? Like this entire game, like most of the entities in this game, they just call them what they are: UN, Illuminati. You know what I mean? FEMA, UNATCO. But some of the entities in this game, they give them different names. Like Alex Jones has some other name in this game. Bob Page is Jeff Bezos. Well, this is kind of pre-Jeff Bezos, though, right? I mean, but you could be right in a way. We live in fear of jackbooted troops and hulking, clanking tools of oppression, afraid to travel from one arrondissement to another. Where is the city of our dreams? You know, if you really want this to like get to the people of Paris, I would recommend writing it in French. I know, crazy idea, but you might want to consider it. The Pigalle has become a grave for our buried joy. The Chambet rings of nothing but the dirge of our forgotten hopes. We let this happen. We all let this happen. But it is not too late. We are free in our hearts and our minds, and it is there that true rebellion must begin. Look to those who would unify us only to enslave us. Enslave of us. Maybe try writing it in English first. Look to those who would make us rich but rob our souls. Look to those who would protect our safety by stealing our liberty. Question everything, believe nothing, take action in the places they cannot see, and they can never conquer us. Silhouette minister of true lies. Huh. How do I continue? Well, now that I have the ATM camera off, I can at least get into the ATM. Okay, okay. Could I club the machine in the back of the head? I don't think that would do anything, right? The code I need, which I can check in an instant, is wait. Wait, where is it? Oh, here it is. 22 Dole Bill. 222. Okay. I don't think this is right. No, that is right. You only have $200? You made it sound like it was gonna fund an entire, like, operation. You have 200 credits? My bounty is 10,000. And that sounded low, honestly. I feel like I've done more than deserve more than that, you know? Wait, is there nothing here? Is that it? Am I missing something? I feel like this is not the way. Is this not the way? Oh, sorry. He didn't even... Is this really not the... I thought this is optional. You've seen everything. Somebody told me this was the way to go. Oh, no, wait. The sewers are the way to go. This is not the sewers. You need to turn into shitty... You need to turn it into shitty poetry and draw an ugly cartoon. It will then reach the people of France. Ah. Oui, oui. Run and down. Okay. Can we go through these gates? I think I tried, and it was not effective. Ooh. Yeah, no. I don't know where... Oh, he's coming around that way, so I'm going to come around the other way. If I can knock these guys out, it will be so much easier to get around, because I have no fucking clue how to get around here. Okay, he's going the other way. 200 credits accounted for inflation is $20,000, enough to buy bread. $20,000, enough to buy bread. We're using Zimbabwe currency. Oh! What? Did I just kill a cat? Oh, it's a rat. According to the powers that... What? That one's not breakable? Okay, whatever. According to the powers that be, a rat is an acceptable thing to murder and a cat is not. I don't make the rules.
At the foot of these steps is the entrance to the catacombs.
Oh!
Originally limestone quarries dating back to Roman times.
Yeah, whatever. I don't need to talk to the homeless woman. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm lost, but now I'm going the right way. Ooh. Critical location bonus. Chad, I've been down in the tunnels trying to work out where all the government people Wojcik was talking about have set up shop. We're definitely going to have to be careful, though I don't think they've noticed us yet. Strange, lots of gendarmes. That's police. I know that one. Norez-vous. I know that one from the French book that my son reads. My son knows like 4 languages. But also some Americans. Overheard several of them talking as if they worked for MJ-12, but I've got no idea who that might be. I know who that might be. I know. Oh. Is this important, or is it just another way in, you think? I don't have 4 picks, so it really doesn't matter. But I could try to blow it up. Door strength 80. That's a blow-upable door. That's a blow-upable door. Rat is a pest. A cat is a pest which hunts pests. Is a cat a pest? Are you not Toxoplasmosis gondii? Toxoplasmosis gondii pilled? Have you not learned that Toxoplasmosis gondii makes men have higher testosterone and makes women more submissive? Are you not pro-parasite yet? Oh, well, I fucked up. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That just goes outside and it doesn't do anything. Right, well, at least loading is fast now. It also makes you go blind, though, I think. I think Toxoplasmosis gondii also makes you go blind. So, you know, pros and cons, really. Pros and cons. I mean, would you go blind to be a high-test individual? It also makes you gay. Well, you know what? So does steroids. So does ingesting androgynous? That's not the word. Exogenous steroids. This is a slander that I'm putting out into the world now. Believe it. An outside or feral cat could be considered a pest.
Reports I'm finding
I don't know.
indicate a siege on the catacombs. MJ-12 must be trying to drive Silhouette from their hideout.
A siege on the catacombs. From where? I'm in the catacombs. I just came in the entrance. I guess there are other entrances. Just making sure. What? Yes. Oh, fire. Well, I mean, I have a rebreather. Should I? Is it worth using? Oh no, this abstracts oxygen from water. That's not the same. Isn't it? You would think it'd be the same, to be honest with you. If it, right? I mean, I just won't go that way then. What if I stay low to the ground? Okay, alright, okay. No need to fucking... Toxoplasmosis is not the gay one. There is a parasite that makes you gay, though. Are you sure it's not the gay... Are you sure that's not the gay one? I know that's the cat one. Is the gay one also a cat one? I'm pretty sure it's Toxoplasmosis gondii. But if there's another gay parasite... How many gay parasites are there out there? Oh! Perfect.
Something creeps me out about Hella.
Oh.
Company.
He's got a flamethrower! Get up! Get... He's in a very tight space to be using a flamethrower, dude.
6. It could be anyone.
Did I cut out when I said get out? Did it cut out? I went, get out! No, it didn't cut out. It looks like it's fine. I looked over at the... Yes. What? It didn't that time, though. When I turn away, does it not cut out? That seems strange. That seems counterintuitive. Didn't that time. Well, I recreated it for you then. Worms are gay-coded. What does that mean, dude? I don't understand. I'm imagining you're in college and you're like, you got a new roommate and you're kind of worried about, like, they've kind of been looking at you funny, you know? And so you ask him one day, like, hey, I don't mean to be rude, but, like, are you gay? He says, I'm kind of worm-coated, actually. And then you, oh. I guess the answer is yes. I've been warned about you worm people. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Oh.
You're entering one of the larger tombs. Almost 6 million
How many?
exhumed bodies were moved to the catacombs as a health measure during the 1700s.
That's a lot.
Bogey.
That's a lot. During the 1700s?
Nothing here now.
How long did it take to do that? Hey. Oh.
Someone's there. I can.
Whoa.
That's him.
Okay, well, I made a mistake. I was not
Pulling
patient.
back.
But he showed me his back, which is the bigger mistake. Show your back to me and you will instantly be defeated. If a girl asked me that, I would say no. If I was a worm, I'd be turning dudes gay instead. So what you're saying is if I was a worm, you would love me. But, my wife wouldn't? I don't understand. Or I wouldn't love my wife, but a bunch of dudes would love me? I don't know. If she was a worm? What? I'm confused.
Close to the bunker where Silhouette has barricaded themselves. The leader's name is Chad.
Oh.
Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map.
Whoa, floating rats!
New construction.
Whoa,
Maybe they
disappearing
concealed
rats!
themselves from
Oh.
Majestic 12.
Maybe they've concealed themselves. New construction. Okay. Wait, are we just back here? I've gone in a circle. Okay. Man, it's so weird having both the chats going because I'm talking. I'm speaking a lot in reaction to. Hello. Oh. The guy on YouTube who's talking about gay worms, and so everyone on Twitch just thinks this is a voice inside my head. You know what I mean? Which is really schizophrenic stuff. Oh, hey, it's the Illuminati. Hey. Oh no, wait, no, this is a Silhouette. Hey.
Make sure they don't follow you.
Well, I mean, I could probably shut the secret passage. Hey.
Found the bunker.
Yeah. Bunker number 1. Oh, it's labeled even.
How did you find us?
Accident? I was trying to take a lockpick.
Who are you?
I came to help.
Majestic 12 took my mother prisoner.
Where?
Bunker 3. Chad has a key, but he
Yo,
says
the
it's
French
too
accent.
dangerous to try to rescue
Powerful.
her.
I'm on my way to see Chad right now. Maybe I can change his mind.
We can't let them discover our hideout.
You should wear a shirt, my lady.
We are surrounded. We don't have much time.
Oh. Okay.
I'm J.C. Denton.
Oh.
You might know my brother Paul. I helped him send your group a warning about the crackdown.
Denton. Yes, the satellite transmission saved us from La Prison de Fresnes at least.
Pretty much a skeleton crew you have here. How long can your people hold off MJ-12?
We are not mercenaries. When the troopers moved into the crypts, half of my people retreated without firing a shot.
Your people? You're the leader?
2 of them took a wrong
Oh.
turn and were taken prisoner.
Where?
In Bunker 3, the tunnels behind the second blast door.
Bunker 3.
Maybe I can help you out. In exchange for a small favor. I need to find Nicolette Duclair.
Nicolette? What do you want with Nicolette?
I don't know.
I
AI
need to
told me to do
contact
it.
some friends of her mother's.
Oh yes, Beth. A great woman. Nicolette is very secretive about her mother's friends. She tells us that they are wealthy and support our cause,
Yeah, it's the
but
Illuminati.
they have many enemies and need to be protected. I might be able to help you, but I must be certain of your loyalty.
You have a right to
All
be
right, what do I have to
cautious.
do? Kill a
Just
baby?
point me
What?
to Bunker 3.
That's how Illuminati
I
does
have
loyalty
the key to
tests,
the
right?
blast door, which is directly across from our hideout, and a map you might find useful. Get my people
You have
back
to take a
and I will put you in
photograph
touch
of
with
me
Nicolette.
naked with a child or something. That's how the Illuminati does things, right? I think I'll pass. Floor cushion. Interesting. One lockpick. Do I use the one lock? Can I just bust this open? Why even show me door strength infinite? All right, let's give it a try. I'm so low on picks. A book. Blast door key and a book. Richard III. I could just read. I have this in my house. I could just read this if I want to read. I don't need use a lockpick for this. Lord, Lord, methought, what pain it was to drown, what dreadful noise of waters in mine eyes, mine ears. Oop. What ugly sights of death within mine eyes, methought I saw 1,000 fearful wrecks, 10,000 men that fishes gnawed upon, wedges of gold, great anchors, heaps of pearl, inestimable stones, unvalued jewels, all scattered in the bottom of the sea. Some lay in dead men's skulls, and in those holes where eyes did once inhabit, there were crept, as 'twere in the scorn of eyes, reflecting gems, which wooed the slimy bottom of the deep and mocked the dead bones that lay scattered by. What does that tell me, though? Yeah, okay, Shakespeare, but what does
We are
that do
holding
for
our
me?
comrades prisoner.
All right,
Back
Bill, that's
us
good and
into a
all, but like,
corner.
what does that do for me practically? How do I put that to use? Can I make money off that? Yo, I love the inclusion of the French drinking tons of wine. Wait, you have multiple secret bricks that open your door? Oops. That's such a bad idea. Somebody's just gonna stumble on one on accident. Oh, that is the key I needed, though. Okay, well, maybe I didn't need to do this. Maybe I didn't need to open that. And that's why there was a lockpick there, so that I had one for this. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, that makes sense.
Looks like a chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossfire.
Okay. Oh! Okay, stealth is the name of the game. Peek. Peek. We're good. Explosives? Why? For what possible reason? I guess to blow up... Actually, no, that makes sense. They could be blowing up one of the bunkers. Like they're trying to get in. I just saw blast doors. It's not unthinkable. Clearly someone planned for that possibility. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm not going to make it in time. I'm not going to make it in time. He's going to turn around before I get to him. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it.
What the? Locked on. Final rating on this one.
Yeah.
Not moving. Let's
Yeah,
do a
he shot
scan.
me in the head. Yeah, that man shot me in the head. You know, I could have just left. Sometimes my overwhelming sense of violence does indeed get the best of me.
Looks like a chance to take
I didn't
out a
have
team
to-
of
I didn't have to
MJ-12
do that.
troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossfire.
Here we go. Here we go. As he admires the skulls. Now we're good.
Contact.
What?
This one's got strange augmentations.
Oh, you have to like really stick your head in his ass or else it doesn't work. You have to like, I forgot just how far you have to go for it to work.
Looks like a chance to take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossfire.
Insane spills happened in the kitchen during dinner, but I'm still tapping in. Insane spills in the kitchen. Are you a chef by chance, or are you talking about in your own home? There we go. Either way, like what kind of spills would stop you from getting onto a stream? Is the spill still there? In my home. Ah, I see. That makes it sound like you just fucking spilled food all over your kitchen floor and then just left it. Yeoman stream is starting. I gotta go. Yogurt and chicken curry. Dude, what are you trying to never stop defecating? What are you eating? Nah, that does sound good actually. Are you trying to beat that record, that Indian record of like pooping 90 times a day or whatever? Oh, where am I?
Jock's picking up heat signatures of what look like
Oh.
troops. The MJ-12 bunker must be nearby.
Uh-huh. Yep, uh-huh. God! Oh, that's fire. Okay. Give me a second. I love the image of you spilling yogurt and chicken curry all over your kitchen floor and then saying like your wife is there and just like, "What did you do?" "Babe, I'm sorry, but I got to go watch the stream." Could you clean this up? I know I just spilled chicken and yogurt all over the kitchen, but
I could have sworn.
I gotta go. I mean, I can't miss this. He's playing Deus Ex. I can't miss Deus Ex. Nothing like the miasma of sour dairy and bitter curry. Just sounds awful. No wife, so I'm sadly cleaning it up myself while watching. That is a sad image, actually. That's like something out of a movie. Do streamers exist in movies? There's a question for you. Is there any movie... Movies are always, like, kind of behind the times. You know what I mean? Are there any movies that feature someone watching a live stream? And the movie is not absolute trash. But even absolute trash, let's start with that. You know, we don't need to start with high standards here. I don't know where I'm going, but...
MJ-12 squads have set up a base camp in this old World War II bunker. This is probably where you'll find the hostages.
Okay. I've seen one or two, but the names escape me, and they were absolute trash most likely. Well, that I believe. I feel like usually that kind of thing
Looks like a false reading.
is done first before... done first by the trash.
Target locked.
Okay, well that was... I mean, that was my fault. I'll admit, I could have been a little less sloppy there. They're sounding the alarm. Well, as long as they don't immediately murder all the hostages, it could be worse. We can enjoy the soundtrack for a second.
Running search pattern.
People who do interesting stuff that deserves to be featured in a movie do not waste time with shit like live streams. Fair. Fair. Also, why would you show that in the movie? It would be, even if it was a part of somebody's life, it would be the least interesting part of his life. But you do see people watch TV in movies, right? And nobody who watches TV does anything with their lives. Chicken with sweet yogurt sounds delicious. Chicken with yogurt. Chicken. I don't think he's having them together. Is he having them together? Chicken yogurt curry? In an Indian meal, we have a small amount of yogurt with everything as a side. Oh.
Readings all over the party
What?
here. ACM.
Okay. Mutually insured destruction. If you're gonna shoot me like that, I'm gonna gas you. Come on. Nobody under 60 watches TV unless it's sports, and even then. Yeah, TV is over. It's crazy. There was like that thing recently, not to get too political here. You all know that I don't vote.
Contact.
You all know that I believe both sides are identical. So, talking politics is a waste of time. But... Or what's the other saying? Real men don't vote because the king isn't on the ballot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so when I move, apparently he immediately gets alerted to me. So I'm just going to shoot him in the back of the head with a dart. I'm just going to get spotted by him. But, it was like recently, like a few talk shows got like canceled or something, like Colbert or something. And people were mad because they were saying like, oh, there's like a merger going on and the Trump administration has to like approve the merger. Oh. Oh. And so they're getting rid of Colbert because he's anti-Trump and it's government censorship. And it's like, my man, it doesn't make any money. They're getting rid of the show because nobody watches it. Like, what year do you think it is? Do you think people are watching like the Tonight Show or something? Like any of these late shows? No, dude. Like it just is losing money, and that's like just a fact. It's insane that people don't just recognize that like they're losing money. And before a merger, you want to get rid of the shit that's losing you money. I mean, that's just like, duh.
Target locked.
Okay, he had a shield. He had a bit of a shield. These Tonight shows are just propaganda. Yeah, but it's like, it's not effective propaganda because nobody watches it. It's like propaganda for boomers. You're not... I think the government probably has figured out effective ways to propagandize to the newer generations, but obviously the TV stations have not. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how you do it. I don't think you can. I think TV just can't. They're dinosaurs, you know? It's amazing that they're around in absolutely any capacity whatsoever. Can I shoot this guy? Is it possible to use a dart on him? Or is he just always going to, like, have his shield activate? You know what I mean? Like, is this an absolute waste of my time? I can bash him. Dinosaurs are cool. Well, yeah, I guess that's a bad comparison. It also hints a bit at how slow the effects of a collapse creep up. The legacy media has collapsed, did years ago. It's just like some dude on life support slowly suffocating over the period of a decade or two. Very true. Yeah, like it's been dead for, yeah, at least a decade, I would say. And they don't know it. Okay, well, step one. I don't know how far we're gonna get at this, but let's save. I think this is a decent shot.
He's gone.
I thought that was an extremely tall man with an orb head and one eye. And for a moment, I thought this game was revealing truths not meant to be revealed. But no. Just Illuminati. Did you used to watch old Cartoon Network shows? I didn't have cable. You gotta remember, I grew up in poverty, so we didn't pay for that shit. So we had, you know, like the 10 channels that came over the air. Because I lived near a big population center, so there were still a lot over the air. But... Oh, hey! Water! I have a rebreather if I need it. I don't know if I need it. We'll see how long I can hold my breath. It's insane how rapidly TV died. Yeah. I think the TV doesn't believe it, you know. You could just cancel all TV shows and just play ads, and boomers would still sit on the couch and watch. That's actually... Don't give them any ideas. You know what I mean?
It wasn't him. I just have to be patient.
Woman in black? What is this? Equality in my 90s game? It's more likely than you might think. Unbelievable. Women in positions of... I don't know if power was the right word, but... Women in positions? Well, I never. Where'd the woman go? Okay. Save. Yo, stun charges. Very nice. Catacomb sewer entry key. Ooh. Save again. Sniper rifle. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna read that in my own time by doing this. From Aston Greer to Agent Mari Hella. Upon arrival in Paris, you are to interface with Inspector Gabili of Metropolitan Police, your operator for the duration of this mission. Aid Gabili in any way possible to eradicate the lingering elements of either Silhouette or the Illuminati. Secondary priority is the acquisition of any information concerning the whereabouts of Morgan Everett, Tracer Tong, Alex Jacobson, or J.C. Denton. Any such information is to be sent to Walton Sims directly and immediately. We have reason to believe that Denton may be traveling to Paris in an attempt to ally himself with the surviving Illuminati, a situation that should be prevented with all due prejudice. Aston Greer, Director of Security with FEMA. Deus woke. You know, 2007 to 2014 was like the peak of animation and nature documentaries. I don't know. I think I was not really into either, especially nature documentaries. I never really. I don't know if I've. What? Did you see that? Did that woman shoot a rocket at me?
Walton Simon says
Whoa! All right, well. Excuse me, it's JC Denton? All right, let's try again. Let's hack this. We did have time to do that, barely. I don't know if this is paused or not. The peak of animation was actually 80s Japan. True, Jenny Nicholson mutilation, true. Let's actually get closer to the enemy. How did he see me? How did he know? How did he know?
Let's do a scan.
All right. So I swam in. Let's see. Does turning off the cameras alert them? That can't be, right? They're not alert right now. Press F9 to regain health. I forgot about that. Thank you. I forgot about that augment. That aug.
Did that shadow move?
Cloak me! Cloak me! I'm cloaked! I'm not cloaked. It didn't turn on! I thought I was invisible, but I wasn't. She just looked right at me. That's pretty funny. Yo, over here!
Strange augmentations.
Did you watch Avatar when it aired? A little bit, but no, I actually ended up going back and watching it like years later. And it's good. Avatar's actually good. But no, I watched a little bit when it aired, but like I didn't have cable, so like I said, I mean I couldn't. Okay, wait, turrets are now on and should attack them. So wait, if we just, okay, that's probably what alerts them actually. Now that I think about it, is that they're getting shot by their own turrets. That probably would alert somebody that something's wrong. Oh no, I can't see anything. Did I get turned around? Oh no. I think I'm about to come up the same side. No? No? I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Running search pattern.
I've got a bogey, no ID.
Oh!
Side contact.
That's him.
I've
Sounding
got
alarm.
contact. This one's got a strange
How?
orientation.
Anyone else
What? He shot through the earth?
Definitely somebody.
Target's here. Lock them on. Funny rating on this one.
Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back.
Sound the alarm. Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
But yeah, Avatar was good. I think it does hold up. I mean, I haven't seen it recently, but I saw it, you know, as a semi-adult, I think. Might have been in high school when I went back and watched it. Illegally downloaded it. Allegedly. I would never admit to a crime.
Walton Simon says hello.
Alright, then we go back to the other side. I don't know how this ends for me. Oh, right, F9. Let's heal up. Oh, wait, there's some air at the top here. Maybe? I thought I got some air. Maybe not. Okay, let's save. Yo, they see me immediately. Okay, he's gone. I wish I had that vision. I can hear him. I can hear him right there.
Hear that? I think we've got a bogey.
Nope.
Contact.
That's him.
That was so close!
Let's do a scan.
Anyone else hungry?
I should have used shock prod. Here we go. He's not here? Oh! We're good. We're cool. We're good. It's good, but I don't like how it misrepresents traditional society. Traditional society. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Progress can be made. So, we came in through that vent there. I don't know. That probably goes back to where we were. Let's take a peek over here. It always felt like a weird mix of 16th, 17th century China and 2000s New York. Are you talking about... Whoa. Are you talking about Avatar or are you talking about Korra? Ooh. Yeah, Last Airbender. Huh. I don't understand the New York comparison, to be honest with you.
Someone's there. I can hear
Okay, well, I lit myself on fire, which kind of alerted them to my area. My existence. Korra has gayness. Well, they kind of added at the end. It's kind of just like fucking pasted in gayness.
Did
You know what I
anybody else
mean?
hear something?
I don't even think the gays were happy.
Sonics are spiking. I'll do a check.
Lesbo non-based gayness. What is based gayness then? What are you talking about? As a chud, I only accept based gayness, homosexual men. I don't think that's right. Oh. That thing shot him right in the head. Okay. I can just lure them over here, and then the machine can kill them for me. Save. Chad move, to be honest. What? Me just now, or adding gayness to Korra last minute? Context is tough to get. Why is that not shooting them? You know what I mean? Like, what, shouldn't this shoot them?
Must have been a glitch.
Must have been a glitch. With what? Your eyesight? I know your vision's augmented, but like, what do you mean?
I've got one contact. I've got contact. Sweet.
Alright.
Still alive.
The setting yourself on fire and accidentally alerting the guards thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, base move. Chad move. Okay. Someday we're gonna get through this one part. This part's tough. It'd be easier if I just shot a rocket at him, but, you know, I'm anti that. I'm anti-violence. Now watch as I destroy this man. Everything he stands for.
Nothing. I really have to get my sonics checked.
What does that mean? Good. Oh! You! That gun gibbed her. Also itself, the gun's gone. Why did it deconstruct? Alright, well I think I have bunker key, right? Hey, we're in! Hey! Oh! I wouldn't do that! Okay, alright, after you. Oh wait, those are the hostages. I guess I would do that. No, good luck. I don't know if I got everybody. But good luck and all. So wait, was this area optional? This may have been an optional area. But maybe not. Okay, alright, okay. That happens so often. That happens so often. Why do people turn around? It's basically how none of the... Alright. Avatar criticism. It's basically how none of the characters have any real religion. The characters date like that was a thing before 1960. And most importantly, the characters aren't used to death like they would be if when only half of all kids survived past 1 year of age. And Sokka and Katara... Is it Sokka or Sokka? Sokka. Wow, it's been a long time. Holy shit. Sokka. And Katara definitely should be used to death given the cold wasteland they live in. Well, I mean, to an extent, I see what you're saying. Modern sensibilities being portrayed in a setting that, for all intents and purposes, is taking place in the past. Now, it's also a fantasy setting. So, like, there is the obvious response to that just being that, like, hey, it's not real, you know, half of all children dying before the age of 1 or whatever is something in our past, not... Alright, that was an embarrassing one. That was, you know. But that's something in our past, not necessarily the past of that world. Even the frozen wasteland thing, like, I don't know. If you have the ability to, like, water bend, does that make things not that as bad? I don't know. I don't think it would help with warmth, though. You wouldn't think. But I don't know. Does it make building an igloo, like, incredibly simple? Yoma needs to lock in. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair thing to say, honestly. Instead of that, I'd like to tell you something. I want you to tell me what your reaction is if you heard someone say this, all right? Married woman, not my wife, but a friend. Acquaintance. Recently told my wife that her favorite movie is Pretty Woman. What's your first thought? I want to hear. Everybody, type in the chat. What is your first thought if you hear married woman, you know, late 20s, married to like a guy in her like that's in his like mid 30s, and says favorite movie, Pretty Woman. What are your thoughts? Better than Harry Potter. Okay, all right, okay. Not good. Okay. Anything else? I want to hear some thoughts before I give my thoughts here. I'm running in circles, Scooby-Doo style around. Oh, he's still chasing me. Cool. I have never seen Pretty Woman. Me neither, actually, but I know what it's about. And I wouldn't say cool, necessarily. I've never seen Pretty Woman. Okay, that's a
running search pattern.
Better than Avengers, I guess. Okay. My reaction, personally, is... Don't tell people that. What? That's a crazy thing to ever tell anyone. Like, to be clear, the plot of Pretty Woman, which my wife has seen it. My wife is kind of like a film buff, as I learned playing Cinetune Nerdle against her. As somebody said, she's a kinomancer. She knows she knows a lot about movies. It's actually insane. So she's seen it, and it's about a prostitute, and it's basically about some like multiple times divorced dude who like hires a prostitute for a week and is like, hey, clean up, buy yourself something nice. I'm gonna take you to, after he sleeps with her, I think once, and then is like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to all my fancy get-togethers and my business meetings and stuff, and you gotta look the part. You gotta look like my girlfriend or my wife or something. And then he basically cleans her up, and it's like a happy ending where at the end of it, I think he marries her. And I don't know what the point of the movie is supposed to be, that like even a prostitute can have a happy life with some rich dude who settles for a prostitute. But it's an insane movie to call your favorite movie. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does anyone else, like, having heard the plot synopsis, also think that that's an insane movie to, like, I know that just because you like a movie doesn't mean it necessarily says something about you. Do you know what I mean? But, like, personally, I would be more embarrassed to say that Pretty Woman is my favorite movie if I was a woman than I would be as a man to say that, like, Lolita is my favorite book. You see what I'm saying? I think it's more embarrassing than that. Because Lolita is, like, generally accepted that, like, yeah, okay, it's a good book, you know? But Pretty Woman is, like, I guess it is accepted as a good movie, but because no Zoomer has seen it, no one's gonna have that reaction. They're just gonna be like, oh, that's that prostitute movie with the rich guy who ends up with the prostitute, right? That's your favorite movie? Power fantasy isekai for women. Interesting. I've gone in a circle. Yeah, so this was an optional area. Okay. Well, we did it. This is like when a guy tells me his favorite anime is Sword Art Online or Mushoku Tensei. Maybe it's just entertaining. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Because then I thought about, I don't know. Then I thought about the person in question and, like, her life and thought, like, oh, you did kind of marry a rich older man. Like, does this mean something? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, not like way older or anything, but like older, different generation. Not by a lot, but like, so it's just like, oh, that's, all right. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if I told you my favorite movie was The Dirties, right? I would expect a few weird looks. I probably wouldn't go around telling people that, you know? If somebody asked my favorite movie, I'd be like, it's Reservoir Dogs, you know? And they'd be like, oh, okay, all right, Tarantino fan, foot fetishist, okay, got it. And then I'd be like, and I would only tell the closest of friends that, like, it's actually The Dirties. Except I actually wouldn't mind. It's not a good example because The Dirties is a good movie, and I am totally okay with telling somebody that The Dirties is a good movie. It's not my favorite movie, but it's a good movie. If you don't know, it's a movie about a school shooter, and the school shooter is the protagonist, one of the two protagonists. And yeah, it's really good. They're filming a movie about a school shooting, but one of them may or may not be taking it more seriously than the other guy. If that makes sense. I'm just gonna run. I'm missing a leg. Can I fix that? You know what? I can. So I can do this. Regeneration activate. Can I regenerate a leg? We're gonna find out. Zoomers read books? Crazy. Yeah, some do. Some do. I read. I don't think it's common. It depends on the genre. Actually, there's some genres that are blown up. Like, there are some genres that are really popular with Zoomers, such as lit RPGs and isekai, progression fantasy. Those things, fucking, people read them. People do be reading them. And women, don't get me started on women. They read smut. They read pornography. Sorry, I took a drink without warning you of the impending silence. I'm sorry if that deeply offended anyone. I'm a Zoomer and I read a book or two on occasion. See, there you go. Jenny Nicholson mutilation, he reads. I assume he. Do you think Jenny Nicholson mutilation could be a girl? It's actually kind of funnier if it's a woman. I don't know why. But it's kind of funny in a way if that's the case. What is that up there? What is that? Oh, ammo. I don't use guns. I use explosives. I lost an arm going through that. I don't think it was worth it. I don't know what I expected to happen, honestly. I just looked it up and apparently the original ending was changed by Disney. Yeah. Dude, you want to know how much of a film buff my wife is? She told me that today. I already knew that because my wife told me that today. That's really funny. Yeah, the main character does not rescue her. Instead, he throws her out of his car, leaves the money on top of her, and drives away, leaving her in a dirty alley. She then takes out the money and goes to Disneyland. That is not how... Is that supposed to be the original, you mean? Because Disney did not do it that way. But yes, I have heard that the original version had it to where she did not get together with the guy at the end, and it was a sad ending. Well, that's a problem. How am I supposed to do this? If not explosives, what possible solution could there be? Can I... Too heavy to lift. 4 lockpicks. I only have 3. Is this the way I need to go? Do you think? The solution is ignore this area. That's probably right. Could I go up above? Maybe, kind of. Yeah, I think ignore this area is the right call. I think this is not the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I don't know. Wait a minute. No, I thought there was a secret here. This definitely looks like a secret, doesn't it? Maybe not. That's where I came from, but that was just the one bunker. So there should be a way to go somewhere else, I think. I don't know where, but we will search. I'm going to get lost because there's no map in this game. I'm going to get incredibly lost. I believe this is where we came from. I'm wrong.
This passage goes to the sewers. If you don't mind the sludge, you'll be able to get around the city without a metro pass.
Well, wait. But that's got to be where I came from then, right? What do you mean, the sewers? I don't need to go into the sewers now, do I? Wasn't that like another way to get in here? Police raid catacombs. Yeah. Where am I going?
I just learned that Nicolette is often seen at Club La Porte de l'Enfer in the Champs-Élysées. Follow these tunnels to that part of Paris. It's our only lead.
Wait, can I just go to her without talking to Silhouette first? Without getting them to trust me? I don't understand. Am I just ignoring this? Find Nicolette. Secondary. After the rescue attempt, inform Chad of the hostage's fate. Well, I did that. I guess I did that. Protect the hostages as they try to make it back to Silhouette's bunker. Alright, well, I guess let's go talk to Chad real quick. You could also go back to the hideout and talk to... Yeah. I thought there was a third bunker because it was bunker 3, but I guess I just missed bunker 2 or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. So I think we need to go... Is it this way? Potentially? Yo, is anyone else lost as fuck? Oh! Explosive.
The old catacombs exit is at the end of this passage, but it's been closed off for years due to cave-ins.
So not that way. And Tracer Tong's a big help, I gotta say. This looks familiar, but then again... No, this is familiar. Nope, this is the way. This is the way. This is definitely the way. I knocked out a man here. Accomplishment bonus because I saved them. That's gotta be. Yep, I'm here.
We are surrounded. We don't have much time.
We can't let them discover our hideout.
Hey.
I freed the hostages.
I freed the
Wonderful.
hostages.
Where are they?
I don't know.
On their way. Don't worry, they'll make it.
They'll be fine.
You took care of the guards?
Trust me, your people will be all right.
Yes, yes, of course. Thank you so much. Now, you wanted to contact Nicolette?
I hear she hangs out in a place called Club La Porte de l'Enfer.
Yes, in the Champs-Élysées. You will have to take the sewers underneath the roadblocks, though.
That's fine.
Travel at night is forbidden.
Yeah, no, that's
I was just over that way. I should be able to find my way back.
Nicolette has been someone mysterious about her reasons for supporting us. I do not pretend to understand her.
Yeah, why does the Illuminati
They
support
have
you?
backed us
It's
into
a real good
con.
question. I don't know why I'm supporting the Illuminati, to be honest with you. I really don't understand that myself. I still feel like this is not a good idea. Now, perhaps that's the direction this game will go, and JC Dorkton himself will realize that that's not a good idea to trust the fucking Illuminati, but we'll see. Am I going the right way? It's fucking anyone's guess, dude. Unbelievable. I made it. Did you see that? I know these tunnels like the back of my hand. Yo, did I just do that flawlessly? First try? Amazing sense of direction. Are you impressed? I think you failed to rescue the hostages. Well, I told him that I didn't fail, so I think it's fine.
These sewers can take you anywhere in the Champs-Élysées where you will find the club. I just got an unexpected message from Jaime Reyes.
I forgot his name was Jaime.
He wants to see you. He says it's urgent. The cafe address is number 19.
You're telling me in a city as big as Paris, their address is
Above,
just
I'm showing
19?
MJ-12 troops and the Paris police. Also some bots.
Oh!
The police won't bother you, but stay away from the troopers.
An American. UNATCO agent? Agent Herman stopped by. He said we should shoot on sight.
He looks German.
Herman?
No, the spy, Denton.
I look
They
German?
know he's in Paris.
What?
UNATCO got Echelon 4 back up. Trust me, they know where he is.
They say Denton has a head full of secrets.
Well, those secrets won't be very valuable splattered on the pavement.
Okay, is there another way up then? There's gotta be another way. That is obviously not the best way to go. Why am I crawling? Was I crawling a second ago? Can I please stand up? Can the real JC Denton please stand up? Yeoman, what part of Europe do you come from? Well, depends on whether or not you consider Perfidious Albion a part of Europe. But, yeah, my family all traces back to English. Specifically, the border regions. 2 lockpicks, probably worth it. Specifically right on the border of England and France. Like, did I say France? Scotland. England and Scotland. The, like, Northumbria area. Where all of the, Appalachian types originally hail from. Oh. Wait. Were they friendly? No. 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 Did I really? Okay. I'm not using 2 lockpicks on that shit, dude. Here's what we'll do. Pop me one of these. This robot's working for me. Hey, you're hired. I keep hurting my legs. All right. Now we should overhear some violence. Yo, and have you looked at the new Pokemon game and Mega Evolutions? I have not. I'm kind of... The 3D Pokemon games look awful. I've had no interest in them. The last game I played, Pokemon, was Sun and Moon, and I didn't like the non-gym leader setup. It was very hard to Nuzlocke. It didn't, like, make a lot of sense to Nuzlocke. Not that it was difficult. I didn't get far enough in it. I just got bored of it, so I didn't get far enough in it to know if it was difficult to Nuzlocke. I think some people said it was. But it was just weird. I don't know. I didn't mean to... Oh! That work? No. try one of these. Yeah? That didn't do anything? Okay, here's what we do. But yeah, I don't know. There was no, I just have had no interest in the latest Pokemon game. So no, I have not followed them at all. Okay, now go back down in a normal way. There we go. And then I might be able to, whichever one remains, I can probably just blow up with this anti-tank weapon. I was interested in my national customs from the past that aren't practiced anymore, if that counts as reading a book. Sadly, only in a search engine. That does not count as a book, no. Reading stuff that you find on Google does not count as a book. No, I wouldn't say that, no. You know, I wonder if when the shooting stops, it's actually just because one of the robots died. I think that's actually the case. So I might want to throw a second scramble. Let's just take a look here. Yep. That is the case. So I think I want to set... But if there's only one enemy besides the robot, do I want to send the scramble up, or do I want to shoot it? I think we'll send the scramble up. But what if you click on the books tab of Google? Then well, then I don't know. Okay, that doesn't do anything. All right. We're learning. Here we go. It was a book, just in search engine. Well, then that kind of counts. Okay, well that... Alright, okay, that's not what I meant to do. And then they shoot my body for good measure. Let's throw a lamb. That's the smart play here, right? That's the smart play. Let's throw up a lamb. Alright. Yeah, that's fair. Could have expected that one. Alright. Hey! I think I got one. There's another. Wait! That's the perfect chance. What? Okay, if I just wait a second, will he just come over? And if I do this right, will I not kill myself in the process? Because I definitely killed myself in the process. It does make some sense, just like physics, that like it would blow back down into this tunnel. But at the same time, this ain't physics, this is a video game. You might kill a guy if you're throwing a bomb. True. What if I cloak? I have not really used the cloak like at all. What if I cloak? Hey! Cloak is pretty good!
But if you break and enter, be prepared to deal with the Paris police.
Okay. Well, I mean, they all seem to be barred off, so I don't think I even can break and enter. I don't know why you would tempt me with a good time like that. Ah, that's the place, right? Treshy? No. No. Where am I going? I don't know, French. La porte d'entrée. The port that you enter? What ports do you not enter? Is it like a weird sexual innuendo? The port that you enter? You know what I'm saying? Am I going to like a strip club? Oh, the police. Hi.
The government has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
Hey.
Clear the streets. The metro is closed until further notice.
Okay. Terrible. Terrible. Enfant terrible. I don't know what that means. I mean, I vaguely know what it means, but I don't know what it means. Oh, hey! A man.
You found the club. The only one
What?
to stay open during martial law. They've hiked up the cover, but you will have to pay if you want to find out if Nicolette is inside.
Oh. Leon.
Can I ask you a question?
I am not paid to advise tourists.
Take it easy. I just want to know if you've heard of Nicolette Duclair.
I have no dealings with Miss Duclair. I sweep the streets.
Duclair?
That is my life.
Oh.
But you know her? Where would she be this time of night?
I don't have money to waste on that place. Number 13. Club La Porte de l'Enfer. Pff, a private club for rich phonies.
Number 13. Thanks.
If you want Renault, he is in the bar at the hostel.
Great. What would I want with Renault?
You aren't who he was going to hire. The professional thief?
I'm flattered.
I'm flattered. You thought I was a criminal. Have you read Chaos Head? It also does the incorporating real-life conspiracies thing. You know, I was actually going to ask, like, if there are any other games that do this, because I do like it a lot. I have only read the beginning of Chaos Head. It was a little slow, but also when I read it, my Japanese was not very good. So I think that was part of why it was so slow, because I was quite a slow reader at the time. I should probably go back to it and try and read it again. I understand there's also an English translation now, I believe, but I was reading it in Japanese.
Porte de l'Enfer. Resistant members aren't the only ones fond of the discreet staff and plentiful shadows.
Oh, this is the back
Also
way in.
back.
Now what if I blow it up? Will anyone die? Because I'd rather blow it up than spend money or lockpicks. I killed a rat, but I think... Hey! We're in! What level of Japanese are you at now? Mama. That level. Very low. Very low. But I can read at a pretty high level, actually.
You work here?
The bartender will help you.
I can't
I am
speak at a very high
Duclair.
level.
Just a few questions. Have you heard of Silhouette?
So, you're in that game. Don't say a word. I don't want to know. But for 1,000 credits, I'll give you the address of an arms smuggler who is out of town. Do you need guns?
No.
No way.
Talk to me again. I am your man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as far as Japanese level, my reading has gotten quite good. I've read a couple of things, like, entirely in Japanese. I've read, what's it called? Ame no Himo Hare Otoko, which is quite good. この本は, Never mind. I'm not even gonna attempt. Never mind. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Moshi Moshi. Could you watch an anime with no subs? Yeah.
Please, keep your weapons concealed.
Keep your weapons concealed. Not don't bring weapons. Just, yeah. I watched most of what was Sunny Boy? I watched most of Sunny Boy with no subs, but I got filtered hard by the monkey episode. The monkey episode was so fucking boring.
I don't smoke.
What's your name?
I'm a little busy right now.
Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm out of money.
この本は very good です。
I guess you must have snuck in the back like I did.
My friends.
Hi, hi, hi.
Then you must know all
わかった。
about the place.
Oh yes, I used to work in the office. I could tell you anything. How about 200 credits? I could give you the code to the safe
I'm gonna look
room.
around first. We'll see. What about
What
Duclair?
about Nicolette Duclair? Know her?
I don't want to get mixed up in any of that. I stay out of other people's business.
Mixed up in what?
You know how they used to steal sunglasses from the street cops or run by with scissors and cut off their ties? That kind of thing, always calling attention to themselves.
You mean Silhouette? I think they were trying to save Paris from exactly what's going on right now.
Funny way of doing it, and pretty dangerous. Once people know who you are, you can be killed. Just like that. Just like Nicolette's mother. Enough. I'm not saying her name again.
Same. The monkey episode made me drop the show too. Dude, it was so awful. It was not good. I don't know, man. I liked the show until then, but it really made me drop it. I want to give it another chance.
Unisex, but just wait a minute, will you?
Wait, this is a unisex bathroom? What is going on in this Deus Ex has the most insane bathrooms of any video game I've ever seen. And welcome back to episode 4 of Yeoman Vidya Bathroom Review. Welcome to the Deus Ex Bathroom number 4, the 4th one we reviewed. This one, probably the most special I've seen so far. It is a series of stalls. Each stall has both a toilet and a urinal, but no door for the stall, so that while you're taking a shit, you can look at the bare ass of the man using the urinal. Why is this designed this way? Who in their right mind would ever put together such a bathroom? The answer is the French, apparently. That's what this game is saying, because this is the French bathroom. Women are allowed, even though the urinal is obviously not necessary, so that means a woman could watch my ass while I pee. Great. They do have sinks. They do have trash cans. But other than that, it's just a repeat of the same design over and over in sort of a circular pattern.
Shameful. I will bring it up to Mr. Tarot personally.
I don't know what is shameful. It's a unisex bathroom. I happen to be in it. I don't know what's shameful about that. Pinky European shit.
Oh.
Oh, she's getting off on it. That's fucking grossed me out, dude.
Do you find yourself amusing?
Yeah.
Come on, 200 credits. You will find much more than that in the safe room.
No.
Sorry.
It would be worth it. Trust me.
Not like I understood what was going on before, but 20 minutes of them explaining nonsensical secret monkey society baseball was too much. Dude, when you phrase it like that, it sounds base, and it makes me want to go back and watch it again. Secret monkey society baseball?
Busy night, huh?
Am I not aware of a phrase here? Can someone fill me in? What is a pissy night? Do I want to know?
This place used to be a party. Hi, baby. What's your name?
JC.
Mysterious.
JC.
Want to know my initials?
How about you tell me something about the people who come here?
Anything you like, cutie. 20 credits.
Sorry.
I'm broke.
Pretty lady, huh? I love this place.
Arthur, you need to calm down.
Good job. Go, cat, go.
Arthur, you need to... You know what? He's just having a good time. He's just having a good time.
What will it be? A snack for 10 credits? Wine for 120.
What kind of wine are you selling here?
Never mind.
I hate the credits trope. A sci-fi game with this amount of geopolitical world building could come up with a better global currency name. Do you like the neo-yuan better? You know?
No. The police are making a clean sweep through the catacombs. He can't hide. Silhouette knows what to do in these situations. I told him this would happen, but he would not let go of his Voltaire delusion. Maybe he is a Voltaire. We don't know. Was Voltaire.
I have some good news for both of you. Chad's alive.
You
I'm just
see
telling
him?
people.
Where? Is he okay? An American accent. What business do you have with Silhouette?
What business do you have speaking English?
Business is with the terrorists who control the French government. They're planning the same in my own country.
What would l'armée de terre want with America?
The French army had nothing to do with the coup. It was an international paramilitary group called
Yo,
Majestic
he's just
12.
spitting facts.
Hey, what about Chad? How is he?
His hideout is secure. I'm looking for a friend of his named Nicolette Duclair. She can lead me to a powerful enemy of the conspirators.
Nicolette. Oh yeah, she's here. She does not want to be found.
You know her?
She realizes how foolish it is to antagonize the government and has gone into hiding.
Unisex bathrooms are genuinely some of the weirdest shit. You think you've seen it all until you're trying to take a shit while listening to college girls talking about their love life while banging on your door and telling you to hurry up.
Exactly what he is doing. He will be a great hero.
Interesting. I have never in my life used a unisex bathroom.
Hello, tough guy.
You talking to me?
You use
talking to
bioelectric
me?
devices, yes? Manufacture steroids in your muscles?
Nothing as crude as that.
But yes, you would be interested in a bioelectric cell for 250 credits.
Yeah.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
You want more? Ask for me, Antoine.
How many you got? I'll just take the one. I'll take the one. Let's just get out of it. There's got to be some stairs somewhere or something to get to. Yeah. Somewhere. Whoa. Once again, this game is making me feel like I'm having a nightmare.
Cloud? Oh, sorry, my mistake. Cloud was a friend of mine. Silly of me, I still think I see him sometimes. He got shot by one of the guards here. They've started using real ammunition.
I'm looking for Nicolette Duclair.
So?
Do you know her?
I know her name. I know that her mother called her Angel.
You know her mother? It's a friend of her mother's I need to find.
Angel. That would make her a fallen angel now, wouldn't it? You
What?
must be after
Why?
Everett.
Why would that make
Yeah,
that
Morgan Everett.
What are you talking about?
How did you guess?
What makes you think Nicolette would betray one of her mother's closest friends?
Is this Nicolette?
I helped her friends from Silhouette. Chad will vouch for me. I'm after the people who murdered her mother.
You are an assassin or something?
When necessary.
Go out behind the club. I will talk to Nicolette and perhaps she will meet you there.
This is Nicolette. I'm gonna get shot. That's how this goes. I've seen this story before. I'm gonna go behind the club, and someone's going to shoot me in the head. Oh, club owner.
We remodeled
Somehow I-
the upstairs. You may have noticed. Many customers want it.
Somehow I learned his name from that. I don't really understand, but where is the storeroom, by the way? What? What? What am I looking at? Huh?
A nurse.
What's the purpose of this? What's the purpose of the creeper corner? I don't understand. Ah, the bathroom. Is the storeroom just back here? 4 tools? Alright, I'll pay the woman. I'm just like morally against
Come
paying
on,
women.
200?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
It's just a little room with a keypad back where the...
1966. Bad year. Horrible year. Don't pay. Wow, I paid. It's worth it for the med kit, if I can make space. Honestly, the binoculars have not been useful once. The game is too dark to use binoculars, even though I really like the idea of using binoculars. Oh, $100. I doubt I'm gonna get more, though. But, ooh, stun as well? Okay, this is actually worth it. Ammo, I don't really have space for. Even though it's good, I'll just use the charges instead. You know what I mean? What is that? Cigarettes. What does it take up 1 spot? Honestly, might be better than the armor. Massive loss. You missed the funny dialogue by paying. What? What are you talking about? She talked, I heard it. What are you, huh? I'm gonna drop this. I think I like the ammo. Oops. Can I not drop it now? Oh, there's not enough room. What? Well, this is incredibly annoying. YouTube has 4 times the viewers and Twitch has 5 times the chatters. Curious. I'm extremely surprised by it as well. I've been kind of like noticing this the whole time. It's a very strange situation. But I will say YouTube has many more chatters than it normally does. Because it normally will have about the same amount of viewers as Twitch, or like half as many, like somewhere between, that's the range. And nobody talking. Like not a single person. So the amount of talking going on YouTube is about right, actually. But yeah, I noticed the same thing. Very weird. Wait, is the helicopter out here?
Enough talk.
Enough torque. What is talk? Hey! Yeah, this is Nicolette.
She decided not to show.
I am Nicolette. I will help you simply to make trouble for Majestic 12. It's true. They killed my mother.
If you break in and go to her, you get funny dialogue.
She was an Illuminatus. The only people MJ12 has ever feared are the Illuminati.
Stanton doubts that they had fallen from power.
How do you know Dowd?
I met him in New York.
A trusted friend of my mother's. Yes, the Illuminati are wiped out.
Completely
but
wiped out?
still fears more than
I don't
Everett.
trust it.
Where do we find him?
One of my mother's many secrets. We'll have to look for clues at my family's chateau.
What? Okay. How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
How does Everett threaten Bob Page?
Page was an Illuminatus. For him, intellect is the foundation of power, and that would make Everett his most dangerous rival.
But Everett's the one in hiding.
Both the Illuminati and MJ12 believe that the most intelligent or enlightened human being will inevitably gain power, ultimately seizing the eye in the pyramid and creating the world for everyone else. Kind of secularized version of natural law.
Creating the world.
Page has a trained army to protect him.
Interesting.
He is still vulnerable. Much of his power comes from secret laboratories, meaning the right person could reverse engineer his whole power base.
Let's hope you're right, and that Everett is everything you say he is.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
You trust the guy in the helicopter?
Yeah.
That's Jock. Don't worry, he hasn't let me down yet. Come on.
Can we talk more?
It won't be easy to...
Let's hit it.
I'm pretty sure Twitch prunes lurkers from the view count nowadays. Yeah, apparently it does. So that might be why. Twitch could actually have like about an equal view count going on right now, but it's just pruning the people who are lurking. But on YouTube, there's only like 1 or 2 people chatting at all. So like clearly YouTube is not pruning the lurkers.
I
have
not
no problem with
to
the
see
lurkers.
this place again.
I'm pro lurker.
Why not?
I was afraid it would be like this. The same. Not a stone out of place.
You would rather that Majestic 12 had burned it down?
I would rather... No, let's go. Only in novels do places crumble to dust for no reason when their spirit is lost.
Your mother?
Lead the way. I no longer have a key. We must find my mother's secret computer room, where she did all her work.
Did you not see that guy run under the
She
helicopter?
kept hidden, even from me.
I didn't. Honestly, didn't. What do you think about people who worship intellect? And then somebody else, these Enlightenment freaks believe they can become God. Big surprise. Yeah, I think it's whack. I mean, it's all the same stuff. There's nothing new under the sun. It's the same heresies over and over and over. These Illuminati freaks are the exact same as Gnostics that have been around for thousands of years. The same old ideas. You know what I mean? I think it's nonsense.
Crazy.
And
I
it is
left
the
my
basis of the new
virginity
age.
out here. I believe Mom was out conspiring to get me into La Sorbonne at the time.
I think people underestimate how much that the new age, like hippy-dippy stuff, is like the actual religion of the elite in a lot of ways. And it's not always just pure atheism.
Several different families are buried here, going back to the original builder, a French merchant of the 19th century.
Okay. Is there a secret way in? There are a few, like, I wouldn't even call them competing religions among the elites. They're mostly intertwined, but like New Age spirituality and transhumanism are like the biggest sort of belief systems of the elite right now, I believe. There may be one I'm missing there, honestly. I'm talking a bit off the cuff at the moment, if you haven't noticed.
I'm pulling up the floor plan. An old summer home built during the Third Republic. It's been vacant since Miss Duclair's assassination. Hopefully these elegant rooms contain some clues about the Duclair family's involvement with the Illuminati.
My mom had that couch flown in from Portugal. Exactly the same as what she could have bought at La Samaritaine, except that it was once graced by the bottoms of a royal family.
Okay. Do I need this
I
information?
don't know if this will help, but I used to use that computer whenever I was at home. The last time was just before my mother was killed. The login is Nicolette. The password is Chad.
Nicolette and Chad? Huh. Chad, Silhouette Business. Nicolette, dude, the Illuminati uses awful password and just like cybersecurity, I have to say. Do you know about the Theosophists? Do I know about the Theosophists? You're talking as if I haven't listened to the lectures of Roger Buck and read the writings of Valentin Tomberg. Yeah, I know. I've read writings specifically of, in case you don't know, Roger Buck, basically a convert away from Theosophy into Catholicism, and Valentin Tomberg, very similar. Nicolette, your aid in securing support for Silhouette has been invaluable. You've done much to help sustain the cause of freedom in the face of ever more open repression by our own government. However, I'm afraid that I must ask for your help yet again. The police have begun to raid the catacombs, and if we are to put up an effective resistance, we must locate additional resources by whatever means necessary. I know your mother and her friends wish to remain anonymous, but any funds or material they can contribute will be of enormous help. Even if they cannot, their continued goodwill is still of great importance to us, okay? Beth DeClaire. To Nicolette DeClaire. They need help, or they'll be slaughtered by the porks who run the streets like they own them. You've helped us so much before. Meant so much. Please, Mother, help us. I will do what I can, dear, but the situation is far more complicated than I think you may be aware of. My connections within The Hague and the United Nations indicate that the problem is not limited to France, and many parties are using the Grey Death epidemic as an excuse to exercise their control over other national governments. Ooh, prophetic. I have to consult with Morgan. We must be careful where we choose to allocate our resources. It is a very dangerous time for everyone, Nicolette, and your flirtation with this organization could have serious consequences. I'm asking you again to be careful. I could not stand it if something happened to you. In the meanwhile, I'll do what I can. The Theosophists are probably the worst species of those sorts of movements. Yeah, I would tend to agree. I mean, there's different offshoots of Theosophists. There's like different ranges to all of them.
You will find no one to help you here. Yes, Duclair has been ascended and is declaring storage.
Oh, thanks for the info. I feel like this is a secret, you know what I mean? But I guess not. Clearly there's, I don't know, we'll keep looking here. But yeah, I mean, because there's, Blavatsky? But there's all these offshoots. Like, Blavatsky, I think, is, like, real, true, true blue sort of theosophy. But then there's similar things when you get to, like, Steiner and stuff like that, which I don't know if you wouldn't call him a theosophist, but they run in similar circles. Not that, I mean, I think Steiner, some of the stuff he wrote seems to be decent, but...
Always picked out the wine.
And he did claim to be a Christian, I think, in some way. In some strange way. But still... Exclusive Bob Page interview.
Funny, when I was a little girl, I used to play in the dumbwaiter that goes up to Mom's room. Amazing, I didn't break my neck.
France. France and Europe have prospered for thousands of years. It would be foolish to ignore the economic and cultural opportunities that exist here. This country has a huge reserve of talent in all sectors of the workforce. Does it? France? I guess they build planes, right? And Page Industries is looking forward to recruiting honestly, France out of the whole EU, it's French and Germany. I kind of understand, What about the turmoil? Intimidation through violence is the last resort of the weak. These groups are composed of nothing but frustrated, gullible individuals. We have an effective security organization that will be working with both local and national authorities to minimize whatever potential for actual harm they present. Shoes and Silhouette. So you see yourself working closely with the government? Very closely. So what you're telling me is I should use the dumbwaiter. Oh, come back. The Theosophists have genuinely destroyed many religions around the world, and their secret society was insane. They are to India what the Freemasons were to America. Almost all of our freedom fighters, like Nehru, Gandhi, etc., were Theosophists. I did not know that Theosophy had a huge influence on India. That's actually very interesting. They have a bigger influence in the United States than you would think. and the UK. New Age is one of the biggest religions in the United States and the UK. You just don't know it because people who are New Age label
My mom's
themselves.
room. And look, her favorite painting. I can't believe the assassins didn't take it. Oh, the hours she would spend just sitting at that table and staring up at her priceless treasure.
People who are New Age, Theosophists and such, I'm lumping them in together, obviously, right now. They don't describe themselves on like censuses as, oh, I'm a New Ager, oh, I'm a Theosophist. They call themselves spiritual but not religious, right? But that's a huge group of people at the moment. Like that's tons of people. Jacob's Shadow by Andrew Hammond, chapter 27. It was late when he got back, everything black and quiet. Jacob killed the lights, but didn't take the key out of the ignition. He reached into his pocket and took out a little box with an LCD display, thumbed a button, and the radio transceiver captured the last few hours' worth of motion sensor logs from the building. He'd done some favors for friends in the shop, or whatever it was they were calling it this week. They'd installed it to spec for him. As he walked to the door, he was still arranging all the pieces in his head. Sure way to get his ass taken down, but he couldn't help it. Something was missing. Didn't fit. Allie, hunched over in the bathroom, that needle dangling from between her toes. Katsuya shifting half million yen before the currency market closed. And the radio station Samuel had turned him on to, the one with the little girl repeating all those numbers in sequence. And somewhere in the middle. Jacob stopped, looked up at the night sky. He'd been assuming that there were two sides to this game, and both were playing to win. But what if there was someone else, and they wanted to see both sides lose? So that's the situation we're in. The Illuminati and MJ-12 are actually two sides being pitted against each other by someone even higher up? Could be. Dear Nicolette, at some point, it may become necessary for you to access my private records, and perhaps to do what you think best, given the circumstances of my absence. You must understand how much I care for you, and if I have not always done what might be considered right, I have always done what I thought best for you and the others I cared about. It is a cold heart that does not have some regrets. Okay, lady. Yeah, I may be an Illuminati who, like, has done some questionable things in my life, but I swear I looked out for my own people. Wow, that's great. This is all I can leave to you. Everything else I have already given. I love you, my daughter. I trust you will make me proud. I'm only sorry I'm not here to see it. Be declared Nico Angel. Okay? And $100. 4 locks. Let's try the computer downstairs with that login and see where that gets us before we just start blowing up. Because
I think my mother kept a room key behind a little vase up here.
Oh, well, maybe we're good then, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, that was... Alright, well, I'm happy I didn't waste an explosive on it, at least. But yeah, I had no idea that... Oh, bathroom review?
What are you looking for?
Chill out, dude. This AI is freaking me out. I'm looking for the pepper gun. Or the key. Wait, another... I thought I saw another person. I know she's here, but I thought I saw another. Get out of my way. Lady!
The place to start would be my mom's bedroom, upstairs.
We were just there, you fucking crack. Get out of my way. This is a much shorter bathroom review. We've got a big changing room with absolutely no clothes, just a big open space, no door, so not very chaste in any way. And then the bathroom with no door with a tub? It looks like a tub. I think it's a tub. That just is open to the rest of the house. But I guess this whole big room does have a door there. So I guess that's sensible. And then the shitter right there. And no sink. No sink. No bathroom in this game can be normal. There has to be always something strange. And this time it's no sink. I don't know why there's no sink. I don't know why you wouldn't put a sink in a bathroom. That's not a sink. I don't think. No. No sink. Alright. You ever look at a mirror and, like, hold your hand up to the mirror and then put something on the inside of your hand and then think about the way that the mirror is reflecting something that is on the opposite side of the hand that is blocking it. You ever done that? And just, I remember this like years ago, just, I was probably still a kid, just staring at a mirror for like hours, thinking about how that makes sense, and then doing research online. And like, I guess I didn't stare at the mirror for hours. The research is what took hours. But just like trying, like, how does the mirror, so to speak, know what's behind your hand? Do you understand what I'm saying? But it does. But it's just, it's an illusion because the reflection of light is what eventually conclusion I came to. I saw a video on that once. Huh. That really takes the mystery out of the world, doesn't it?
For 18 years.
Oh, a book. Richard III. It's the same passage. Oh, a lockpick. You were into some shit when you were a kid, huh?
I wanted to be in the city, but I guess Mom thought it was easier to keep her activities secret.
Nothing in here. What? Lady. Zime? Zeme? I don't remember how you pronounce it. You got fucking hard drugs locked in here? Lady. I kind of want some. But I don't know if I have room. Kind of full up. Am I going to get rid of the flare? I think I am. Give me the Zime.
I wanted to be in the city, but I guess Mom thought it was easier to keep her activities
Lady, you were a
secret
crack
in the country.
addict out here. I don't think it would be better for you to be in the city. Let's just be clear. You somehow found crack anyway, so I guess it didn't matter. Oh, nothing. But like, chill. Stop complaining about your mom. Here we go. The spills are finally gone, by the way. You've been cleaning up yogurt and chicken this whole time? My man, that's crazy. What a spill. That spill is insane. You must have spilled, and you're just eating for one person, right? You said you don't have like a wife or anything. So like, how much chicken? Oh, I don't have the password fully. I thought I copied all of it, but I didn't. B. Duclair. I could just remember this, but I can't. B. Duclair. B. Duclair? B. Duclair. Nico Angel. We'll try the other way around. Nico Angel. It might not be the right computer. Oh, underscore. B. Duclair. Nico Angel. Yeah, it must be a different computer. Alright. Well, I'm not sure where else to go then, but we'll kind of look around here. Really just picking up everything seems to be a good solution so far. TBH, I was procrastinating a bit. A lot. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense, because I gotta say, if you spent all that time cleaning up that spill, it's kind of crazy. Okay, this is new, right? No, I've been here. No, we were here. Oh, is this a giant stove? Oh! Here we go. Okay. Yeah. You put secret stuff underground.
In France, the gentry keep their wine in a small cellar to preserve the flavor from heat and sunlight.
Thanks. Did I need to know that? I've never seen a more obvious secret candelabra light switch, door switch in my life. You could not make that more obvious. What's even the point? Just put a big neon sign on it next time. Are you trying to hide it, or are you trying to show it off to your guests? Oh, I took too long. Because that... Oh, yeah, I just keep a golden candelabra in my grimy basement.
An old bunker built during World War II by the previous owner of high Jewish families.
Oh.
The Duclairs acquired the property after the Nazis sent him to a camp in Germany. Strange. I'm picking up heavy-duty fiber optic activity down here.
The Jews had Wi-Fi?
What's this? A dungeon?
That's where I need to go. You're telling me the Jews had fiber? Jealous. Yeah, there's no way I can... Oh, duh. You heard about the Louvre heist? Yeah, I saw a picture of that detective they've got investigating. He looks insane. He looks like a man LARPing as a detective. It's actually kind of a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Art imitates life, imitates art, imitates life. You know what I mean? Art thieves imitate art. Detective imitates art. Oh.
Some kind of giant routing station. Not on any telecom map I've ever seen. Petabytes of transmission. Beth Duclairs probably used it to analyze net traffic.
What do you mean, analyze net traffic? Oh, shocking myself. She's listening into my conversation? She's watching the stream right now? What? You're telling me the Jews in World War II were surveilling the internet? Oh, there's a keypad. Well, you know, it's worth a try. What's your birthday?
My mother and I were no longer speaking at the time of her death.
We'll get back. I bet we'll get the code. I bet we'll get the code on the computer.
I had no idea.
You had no idea what? She had a computer? Or the Jewish thing? B. Duclair. Nico Angel. Transmit M. Everett meeting signal. Oh, give me a sec. Morgan Everett, final message. Cipher block. To Bet Declare. This will be our last communication over the net. The so-called Aquinas protocols that my old protege and MJ-12 have implanted are crude, but effective, much like my protege. All future meetings will need to occur face-to-face at a secure location. To expedite matters, I will deliver you a tear sheet chip. It will contain 20 codes and their corresponding keys. Each code and key pair can be used once, and then it will be permanently erased. Each code will be tagged to one of our previously agreed-upon meeting locations and times. If one or the other of us should need to get in touch, send a message using one of the codes. The content of the message is irrelevant, only the code used to encrypt it. I shouldn't need to point out that any attempt to tamper with the chip once it has been installed will result in it being rendered useless. Best of luck to you and all of us. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That doesn't mean I'm probably going to need to hack into that thing, though. I'm just looking to see if there's an option before I send that, 'cause that's obviously going to move on to the next thing. Turn off my flashlight. The French are funny. Even thieves even the thieves, like, they're not gonna be able to fence anything from the Louvre unless they were hired by somebody. Yeah, but maybe they were hired by somebody. Maybe some Saudi prince is about to have like a really nice centerpiece to his living room. You know what I mean? But yes, if you just stole it, what? Maybe I spelled it wrong. I don't know. If you just stole it with the idea of pawning it, like, yes, you're dumb. Like, you're actually, oh, that unlocks the thing. Oh, okay, perfect, I did it. Yo, you're spooky. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, that's actually retarded. But I would hope somebody smart enough to get away with this kind of thing would also be smart enough to have... Should I take meth? Would be smart enough to... Here, let the woman take the meth. Did I just take it? Did I just take meth? Nah, I was trying to drop it. You want some? I see you looking at it. Do you see the look on her eyes? She would do anything for this meth. Freak. Only be installed with a med bot. I don't have a med bot right now. Here, wait. Let me drop this one and at least use the upgrade. Although I think I have all the Yeah. Here, wait. Equip? No, that's not right. Augs. I don't think I need to get anything above 3 because I can activate the heart to do the 4th. So I think regeneration would be good, but honestly, I'm thinking I want a better eyesight to get the infrared. I feel like that's amazing. So I'm going to do that. Upgrade. And then we'll stash this for later. I don't think there's a med. Yeah, there's just this thing. Which is nice, but... Alright. I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna hack. It's amazing that I can hack into this Illuminati computer. But okay, signal's been sent, right? Now what? I just need to get out of here, right? Morgan Everett's relationship with Beth Duclair. Yeah, I did that. And I made contact. Did it not count? Do I need to do it with her real login or else it doesn't work? No, it's been sent. We're good, yeah? Oh, there we go.
So you found Beth's computer. We are destined to meet, perhaps. If you are truly our ally, you will help me access the MJ12 computer network and complete the Grey Death vaccine.
Vaccine?
Find Nicolette. You will need her key in order to exit through the crypt.
You have a key?
I will be directing you to a nearby cathedral.
What is it?
A transmission from Morgan Everett. He wants me to go
Just
out
gonna
the
use
back
up my
way through the
flashlight this
crypt
whole
to a
time.
nearby cathedral.
The Cathedral of the Knights Templar?
Ugh.
He didn't say. I'm supposed to access the Majestic 12 computer network.
Yes, Majestic 12 controls the place now. They kill the Knights for their gold reserves. Everett must want you to sneak to that part of town through the sewers that connect to our property.
I thought the Templars vanished centuries ago.
They invented the modern banking system and were its directors under one name or another until Majestic 12 took over.
Alright.
You said you had a key.
Yes, here it is. The crypt is in the maze behind the chateau. Listen
That's
to
going
Everett.
pretty low on my
He is
tier
right
list, I
to
think.
want to avenge the
Although,
Templars.
but that's not one of my preferred conspiracies, to be honest with you. I don't really believe that one. I do believe that Freemasons and Illuminati types like to LARP as if they have some sort of heritage that goes back to the Knights Templar. But as far as that actually being the case, I don't think so at all, dude. I think they're just LARPers. But yeah, when this game is over, you better believe I will be doing a full tier list of every conspiracy in the game. Of course, I haven't been writing a list, so it might be a little hard to recall them. But in theory, I will be doing this. Okay, let's go to the catacomb, or whatever she called it, the grave. But yes, in theory, if I can do so, I will be making, once this game is over, a tier list of every single conspiracy theory that is in the game, and ranking them on a, how true they are. This is supposed to be a maze? What? Why are they here? Slaughtered for their gold. My man, your warning was very slow.
It's him. Time now.
Oh no.
Let's do a scan.
Well, my normie friend was telling me on Sunday about how the Freemasons got infiltrated by the Illuminati around the time of the American Revolution. He tried to find some letter from George Washington proving it, but he failed the Google search. You know how secret documents are readily available on Google. Well, that was that I stood. Okay, why are they noticing me this time? I may have screwed myself with the save a little bit.
Can't see it. Locked on.
Okay. Nope. If he runs forward, we're perfectly fine. I just need to get the one on the left. And then... Yes! Easy as. Easy as. Okay. Yeah, that warning was much too late. They don't expect me to go through this quote-unquote maze so fast. Did she run in here? Is she alive? If the woman died, I can't say I'm super upset about this.
Try to ignore the smell.
Oh.
This sewer connects to a street near the cathedral.
Well, now I'm...
Too far from here.
Again, much too late, dude. I've already sniffed shit at this point, and you're telling me afterwards. Knight Templar
You're going
Cathedral.
the right way. I primarily need you to establish an uplink from the MJ12 network, but I also have uses for that gold. When you locate it, I will send someone to recover it.
Gold?
Prepare to receive a map of the cathedral.
I'm stealing Templar gold from MJ12 and the UN to give to the Illuminati, and I'm the good guys? I don't know, my man. Nicolette stays back and you never see her again. Okay, cool. She's like, I need to go back for that meth. He totally left some meth behind. Oh. Do you think? Do you think? Come on. Come on. What if I activate my legs? Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I knew I had these legs for a reason. Is he not moving? Oh. Cloak me? He didn't see me. This guy's vision is not augmented. Point and laugh, dude. This guy's eyes are not blue. Least blue eyes I've ever seen. Does he even have eyes, my man? Blind man. Point and laugh at the disabled blind man. Oh. Aucundetis? Le Motel? Is the Templar Cathedral just a place you can visit in France? I guess I'm not familiar. Yo, I hear a noise. Good sign. Oh. I don't know where that's pointing. Ah, that's glass. Ah, I didn't see the glass. I should probably hide in the dark, not in the light. I love normal friend conspiracies. Do you know what I mean? They operate at like a level, like 10 years behind real conspiracy knowledge. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying even like true conspiracy knowledge. I just mean like people who are in that zone, they have a certain consensus. And then the normal friend consensus is so far behind. But in like an endearing way. Do you know what I mean? Like, ah, yeah. The Illuminati. You're still worried about that. Okay. Right. Yep. Wait until you learn about Bill Gates, my man. You'll be learning about that probably in a month or so. We're already well past it, but I'm happy you're going to join us one day. Past it? I wouldn't say we're past Bill Gates. He's kind of a freak. You ever hear the stories about what he would do with the women at Microsoft? Anyone know of this? Can I? Okay, that works. Page Industries? The Templars? Okay, well, I'm not surprised by that necessarily, but... Basically, apparently what would happen with Bill Gates is he would sleep with random young women at the office. Not illegal underage or anything, just young women. And at Microsoft, he would sleep with them, but then he didn't want to keep them around. So after he would sleep with them, he would send them to Australia. Like they had like I think they had an office in Australia, and he would just ship them off to Australia after he slept with them. But apparently they would get kind of cushy jobs in Australia. So then women would try to get Bill to sleep with them, so that they could get sent off to Australia. And so there was literally people working at Microsoft. There was one girl like wearing a t-shirt that said, "Pick me, Bill," to try and get Bill to sleep with her. Bill Gates, to be clear, is who I am not alleging any crime whatsoever. This is just a story I've heard. Allegedly, all of these things happened. I believe them 100%, but...
Anybody else hear something?
Oops. But I am not committing slander.
Guy in a coat, checking it out.
Why are you throwing bombs? Okay, kill yourself. Nice. I have two coworkers who keep babbling about flat Earth and chemtrails. Chemtrails is starting to become mainstream, and that's good because it's obviously real. I mean, like, it couldn't be more real. For a long time, you just had to know what terms to look for. Like, it's been public knowledge for a long time. You can just look up that people have been doing it for years. They just call it not geochemical engineering. There's a term for it, and if you know the right term, you can just look it up and read about it. Cloud seeding has been done for a long time. There are public companies that you can just look at. Like, they do business in public for governments to cloud seed, and that involves chemtrails. Like, that is how you do... But, like, it's just the term itself. Like, they'll, like, laugh at you like, oh, chemtrails aren't real. Just this thing that's exactly the same as what everybody says chemtrails are is real. But we call it something else, so you're insane to think that it's real. Shut down the patrol unit. Oh, that's nice. Bill Gates also did Windows 11, which is pretty bad. Did he do that? I don't know if he does anything nowadays. The NPCs in this game are so retarded. Yeah. Yeah. Trusting the Illuminati. No, I know what you mean, though, with the whole blowing themselves up thing. But you know what? There's not many games with good AI, honestly. And I don't think AI, quote-unquote, as we have it today, is going to make it any better. I remember Fear having really good AI, but I never finished it. Local sites, the Cathedral de Payen. Though overshadowed by several larger and more well-known cathedrals, the Cathedral de Payen, whatever, is a 14th arrondissement, remains... Oh, in that. Oh, that's like the sectors of the city. Remains a historical curiosity of interest to many scholars. Construction was begun in 1218 and completed before the end of the century, financed by the Templar Knights, an order of warrior monks, as part of the similar network of churches, cathedrals, and forts, or commanderies, as they were called, throughout Britain, Europe, and the Holy Lands. Some scholars believe that the order did not disappear in 1311 with its dissolution, however, and that the Templar Knights continued to operate more or less in secret. But whatever the truth, fell into disrepair until it finally purchased and renovated by a group of European investors in 1918 as a corporate retreat. Oh. While closed to the public, it still remains a comforting presence at the heart of... Okay. Right. Yo, spooky. Very spooky. I love the wine everywhere. It's like somebody was playing the game and was like, hey, I don't think it's obvious enough that we're in France. This could be anywhere. Add some wine.
Keep going past the metro station. The cathedral is to the south. Transmitting a photograph.
Okay, well, thanks. But, like, that makes me very suspicious and makes me want to go here. Cathedral entrance. Okay, well, yeah, I'll keep going, but I'm very curious. Is this just another way I could have gotten here or something? I don't think so, right?
The metro will take you out of the way. Go back to the street. The cathedral is not much further.
Hey.
Make sure your travel documents are in order.
Is this just how I leave here later or something? Or is this like a secret area that I can, like, get stuff done here?
Oh, I see now. Your friend is waiting by the tracks.
What?
Do you know me?
More gangsters every day. You have weapons? I am selling weapon modifications. 750 for
Is the
accuracy.
German guy there, maybe?
800 for range. Also, I was lucky to find thermoptic camo. 5,000.
No thanks.
People are talking about in the chat the fact that the word retarded seems to be okay on Twitch now. It's not banned by the auto mod, which is very interesting. I mean, if you don't use it as an insult, I don't even really understand the problem. Or if you use it as an insult, but you're clearly not talking about people who are actually having mental problems. So, United States institutes martial law. In a momentous speech held at 2:30 p.m. Eastern today, President Meade announced with the declaration of martial law throughout the United States, citing a fundamental threat to the American way of life in the form of organized insidious terrorism. With major American cities already reeling under the impact of the Gray Death, looting and rioting have reached disastrous levels, while terrorist attacks have grown increasingly ubiquitous, climaxing in the attack on UNATCO headquarters in New York last week. Local authorities have so far proven ineffectual at stemming the tide of violence, and even Washington, D.C. has been hit by an outbreak of Gray Death. Highly placed sources have speculated that Meade himself may be infected. President Meade appointed Walton Simons, director of FEMA, to spearhead an interim council tasked with managing the government response. We will do everything that is in our power to restore the peace and security of the average American, said Simons. In no way will this violate the civil liberties that have made this country great. Okay. Instead, we pledge to do everything in our power to safeguard those liberties against all who would see them torn apart. Yeah, right.
What do you want to buy?
I don't want anything.
No thanks.
No thanks. I'm gonna look around a little down here. Local sites. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's where I went. There's some boxes up there. Whatever. Okay. Is that it? Oh, whoa. That security box is intense. Hello? Locked? I don't really want to bust in. Have to kill everyone here.
Only a couple trains are running.
Let's take a look. Apparently a friend of mine is down here, potentially. Or not a friend, and he's just mistaken, but some gangster
We have
or
trouble with impatient passengers.
something. I don't think... Here, wait. In high school, they did the spread the word to end the word campaign to stop people saying retard. Interesting. Heard some woman on TikTok not happy to see retard coming back. I think most people have realized that special needs took about 2 weeks to become just as derogatory. They also said sped. I've never heard sped before. I was entertaining guests. What have I missed in the story? Is my man throwing a party and then retreating into his bedroom to be like, all right, guys, it's been fun. I'm going to go watch a stream. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the wine. Because that's crazy. Oh! I touched the live wire. Alright, well, yeah, that's, I hope I saved recently. I think I did. Yeah. We saved on the way down. Well, there seems to be nothing here. I'm gonna take one more look, but this is probably just the way to get out. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna go watch the raw meat streamer I told you all about. Yeah, you better be telling everybody about me. If you're not telling everybody about me, I don't think you're a real viewer, you know what I mean? That's called value for value. You gotta return the value being provided. That can be monetary, or it can be spreading the word, you know what I mean? Hosting a party and retreating to your chambers is very aristocratic. Puts you above everyone else. That's true, actually. That actually is extremely high class. I actually have to respect that a lot.
Tonight, monsieur.
You've completely changed my mind with that. That is, you know what? You should invite people over to your house and then retreat back to your quarters. That's sick. Tell them that you're going to go watch a stream, though. I don't know how aristocratic that is. You know what? You're aristocratic enough you don't care. Independently wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I'm getting hunted down by the UN. Give me a second. The party ended. Okay, alright. Well, that's not as cool. That's not as cool at all. Oh, did that not filter my cough? That's awful. What's the point? No, I actually gatekeep Yeoman streams. Man, come on. Why? More the merrier, I say. Most people get gate kept by me. Do you know what I mean? Like, they come in, they bounce right off me, they're gone. There's no point in adding extra layers. I've got a good system. Adding extra layers to the system is just unnecessary. All right, into the water. Oh, here we go. I think conflating chemtrails, contrails with cloud seeding is retarded. I am sorry, yo. I'm not conflating the two. Contrails are different from chemtrails. I'm just saying that chemtrails are real. Ask a pilot. They're different things. One has to read Guinan. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a fucking French name, but I've seen it written. And Thomas Aquinas to even appreciate Yeoman streams. True. You have to be pretty high IQ. To be fair. Let's turn on breath. I don't think I have it. I guess we'll turn on the rebreather. There we go.
MJ12 has the cathedral locked down. If you can't get through one of the doors, you will have to find another way. I'm not sure where the computer system is located.
Can I not turn this thing off after I'm done? I hate this. Why is the rebreather a fucking one-time use? I'm surprised you haven't heard of... No, I've heard of the guy. I just don't know how to pronounce his name. Guinan? I've seen it written. I'm telling you, I just haven't... Do you think I know how to pronounce French? I'm not even 100% sure how you're supposed to pronounce Napoleon. You know what I'm saying? I think that's an Anglicization. Anglicization. Wow. Okay. We're in a little bit of a hard place here, but we'll be fine. I wish that... Oh. Yeah, the rebreather used up. That makes sense. You'd be surprised how often that's the case. Any sort of self-educated person is going to be full... Their vocabulary will be full of words they don't know how to pronounce. Because since they're self-educated, they don't talk about this stuff with anyone, right? Maybe online, but then you're just typing it. So the sign of a self-educated man is his horrible mispronunciation of words. Of words, especially that, like, you wouldn't normally run into otherwise, right? Like... I feel like usually I have a pretty good sense for that, though. But not always.
That's him.
Oh, I was about to save there. Darts! I can't see shit! Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm dead. I'm not dead! I'm dead. The one that gets me is Ferdinand Fuck. I don't know. I have a cloak. Let's use it. Let's run.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
I need more batteries. I should have bought more batteries from that. What? I'm cloaked! They shot me that accurately based on sound? Okay. Good to know. Okay, robot there, dude here. Robot there. There's some way to get through here alive. Must be. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this, but I will find a way. I could maybe go that way, but yeah, I can knock this guy out, so that's the start. Perfect. Save. Perfect. We start with that. There's a guy there. We don't have a key, do we? That would be too easy. I don't have enough lockpicks that I want to waste on that. I do have technically 6, but... Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Cloak, 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 cloak. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Cloak didn't do anything. Cloak didn't do anything. Cloak didn't do a darn thing. Well, that was... Well, I don't know what I expected to happen, but for some reason I expected him to not know I was there. Let's run this. There's a guy there, but now... There we go. Okay. We can hide out here for a second. That guy's gonna walk down. Either he's gonna walk over to the right, where maybe I can get him, or he'll turn around. Or he'll turn left. I was wrong on all counts. But... the robot's going the other... okay, alright. Crossing of the guards here might actually work in my favor. Hide here. This could work. This'll work. Now, that guy could turn around. I'm gonna kill this guy because that guy's gonna go that way. Alright, well, it could have worked, actually. I think we can do this. It's gonna... the timing is gonna be rough. Because I need to not get too close. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that that worked. And now we do a very, very quick...
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of...
wait, this is where I came from! But we knocked out an additional guy. Oh, but I don't have a rebreather now. I can't get through there. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Yeoman, do you like Uma Musume music? It's alright. I don't really listen to it anymore because at a certain point I turn off the sound and I listen to something else while I play. So I don't really even fully recall what Uma Musume music sounds like anymore. I'm at a next level of gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Can you... hey. Maybe I gotta turn on my legs. Come on, leap! This is not working. Is there a way up, or am I gonna drown? Like, I might legitimately drown here. Okay, that doesn't work either. Cool. Cool. Maybe if I kinda... no. Cool. Alright. We drown. Have I saved yet? Did I save over my quick save? Am I alone in not in disliking Bakushin? To be honest, wait. Where's the air? There's no air here? This room made me think there might be air. There is not. I'm screwed. Maybe if I'd gone straight, I would have been able to make it. I don't know, though. I don't think so. Maybe I'll still make it, barely. I'll lose some health, but maybe I'll just barely make it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I made it.
Did anybody else hear something?
That'll have to do. I don't read any of the stories in Uma Musume. I am literally just a gameplay enjoyer. I think Uma Musume is extremely fun. I have not read any of the stories playing the game. I skip every single... when I first started, I was reading it, and it took too long. Like, it was just like, nope, this isn't what I'm here for. I'm here for the gameplay, so I'm going to skip. Oh. So yeah, I have like very little opinion on any of the Umas. Like, my only opinions on them come from just their character designs and how good they are at winning races. That's it. I don't know the story either. She just says her own name over and over again. I think it's annoying. I like some of their voices, though. Somebody else said. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's wait a second here. Yeah, honestly, I don't know, like, are there any good stories in Uma Musume? Like, is it worth reading?
Somewhere. Nothing here now.
Okay, okay. I don't have a key, right? Just to be safe. Yeah, of course not. It just seems like a waste of time to read the story, honestly. Like, I'm sure there's something. The one story I did read.
Stop right there.
Oops.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
All right. I should have got out my sapper. I've heard the manga is good. I have heard that, and I've also heard the anime is good. Somebody in the Discord thinks it's like fucking amazing. But the only one I did read was the fantasy VR version, like the event that happened, and that was kind of fun. You know, I read it, and it was a fun little thing. You know, but that's the only one. Okay, we can do this. We've got this. I don't know if we want to go full into horse talk though. Ooh. I like that the horses are based off real horses. That absolutely is one of the best parts. Yeah. Wait, that's where I came from. I forgot again. So I could go there, but I would need. What's the best way to go? So we've knocked out most of the guys. Now it's just the robots. Maybe we can just get through. I think we need to go this way. I just don't know. I thought one of these guys would have a oh, oops, I picked up his body. You would think one of these guys would have a key on them, you know? There's a wooden door around here that I exploded. You been playing this game? That's how I got it. Well, that's what I'm considering doing if I can't find another way. I don't think the robots have good hearing, so I'm just gonna take a look around. Huh. Yeah, you know what? Let's just let's blow up a door. I think that really is the way to do this. I'm not seeing much of a better proposition here. You know what I mean? I think we blow something up. Maybe I can get the door and the robot at the same time.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Oh, there's somebody there. Let's get the charger out just in case. Although I'm kind of screwed if he comes around this corner at this angle. I need to be closer in case he comes around the corner. Getting the door and the mech is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I didn't kill anyone somehow. Machines aren't people, to be clear. Despite the AI psychosis that is becoming more and more of a problem nowadays. I am ready to... I think people are recognizing it somewhat, but a ton of people aren't. I think AI psychosis is going to be a huge problem coming up. Oh, hey.
What do you want?
Know where I can find a computer terminal in this building?
You're in the wrong place. If I am to prepare breakfast for dozens of soldiers, then I must be left alone.
I don't work for the troops that took over the cathedral. You part of the original staff?
I've been the chef here for 8 years. Yes, the Templars were civilized. They paid me and they let me leave the compound.
I'm no friend of your new bosses. Maybe you can help me out.
Fine. These soldiers deserve to lose everything they've taken. Go up the 3 flights of stairs just outside the kitchen. Turn left, go down 2 flights, then look for the door with a keypad on the left. Sorry, I do not know the code.
What was that again?
I have helped you enough. I do not need a bullet in the head. Now go.
What was that again?
They will kill me if I talk to anyone.
New note. Directions computer terminal. Oh, and for gold. From the kitchen, go up 3 flights of stairs, turn left, go down 2 flights, then go straight ahead for more stairs. But the gold is this. I guess we'll get the gold. And as far as the key code, I do have a lot of... Oh, we'll just pretend. Yeah, we won't worry about that. But I was going to say, yeah, the AI psychosis thing. I mean, did anyone watch that Turkey Tom video about the... It's insane that these Discord logs and stuff from the killer, the guy who shot Charlie Kirk, that they did not leak them to CNN or like Fox or New York Times, Washington Post. They leaked them to the YouTuber Turkey Tom. But it seems to be now the current thesis, the current theory is that the guy who shot Charlie Kirk did so because he was acting unwise after sleeping over and over with an actual psychotic person whose psychosis was ramped up by that man talking with ChatGPT, and that ChatGPT like goading him in his delusions and answering his questions in like made up Greek and Roman letters that is just absolute nonsense, like Latin and Greek, and making this guy seem like he's like operating on some greater level and understanding, like pure psychotic schizo babble. Here, wait, I went up 3 flights of stairs, then turn left and go down 2, then straight ahead up more stairs, and then right. Okay, so down 2. But yeah, so already AI psychosis may have indirectly killed somebody. Oh, I want to see what's in there, though. It said left, right? No, right. This is where the gold should be.
Did anybody else?
That was a problem. That's a problem.
We're gonna need some reinforcements.
Okay. Could be worse. This might be fine. But yeah, apparently the psychotic... I don't even want to say this phrase, but I have to say it. The AI psychosis bussy had him acting unwise. That is literally why someone was murdered in cold blood. Does that camera look anywhere else? It doesn't go back and forth? Oh, it does. Okay, it just does it very slowly. Why am I sneaking? I don't need to sneak here. Okay, we'll just hack this. There are several people who are so lonely they treat AI as conversation partners and get attached to it. The biggest problem is you just need to understand that AI is not smart in any way. Not even a little bit. There are a number of people here right now, you know, like 2-3 dozen people.
Yes, obey your new masters. Come to me.
What? What? And so just, I want to make sure everyone here understands AI is not smart. I work with AI for a living. It is not smart. Is it useful to automate certain tasks? Yes. But it is not intelligent in any sense of the word. It is simply machine learning, if-then statement, like, yes, is it getting more advanced? Sure. Is it intelligent? Is it sentient? Is it aware? Not at all. And you need to know that, because otherwise that's where like this psychosis comes in. Okay, am I actually in the right place to get the gold? I have no idea. Well, now there's just a bunch of doors that need tons of lockpicks to get through. And I don't have that many lockpicks, but I don't have that many explosives left either. So I'm just gonna have to guess that this is the way to get to the gold. It has no way to distinguish between truth and falsehood. It has no ability to reason. If enough people post online that the sky is purple, the AI would say that the sky is purple. That's true. That's a decent way to describe it, honestly. Wait, could I have upgraded my lockpicking skill before doing all this? Yep. I'm loading. Let's upgrade lockpicking skill. I think that's a worthwhile investment to make. And then let's save again. Yeoman, do you think Kirk is a Christian martyr? It's hard to say. There's a lot of different ways you could take that. Saw a video of a guy explaining that every time you send a message, the AI has to reread the entire conversation because it doesn't actually remember anything. Yeah, yeah, that's true. My dad says hi and thanks when talking to the AI, and it drives me crazy. I feel like that's like step one. There it's going to be. I'm telling you. If we live in a society that has any concern for the well-being of people, well, I guess we probably don't, really, if I'm being honest with you. But if we did, if there's any amount of well-being consideration left, then you will see in the coming years warnings about the early signs of AI psychosis, and saying hi and thanks will be one of them. All right? It's an early sign. If you do that, it does not mean you're done for, right? It's a very early sign, but it means you need to watch yourself because you're treating it like a sentient being. Was there any point of being up here? I guess so I can jump over there. But where's my gold? I guess it's unlocked this one too. Just take a look. Because, I mean, do you thank your Roomba? No. Then why would you thank the AI? Do you thank your, like... It's a tool. Do you thank your computer? Like, for real. Do you thank your computer when you Google something? Thanks, computer, for finding that for me. No. Of course you don't. That would be insane. This woman is alone and vulnerable to my whacking. I can't. I couldn't have been more wrong. She just fucking sliced me open, dude. Alright, I just had to get a little closer. I was a little shy, shoving my head up her rear. But you have to not be shy in this game. Because otherwise, you will not whack her successfully.
Cannot be allowed to leave.
Okay, she moved. That sword is... They need to stop making the AI pretend to be nice and just instead spit out the answers. That's a good point. That could be good. But again, the people who run these, they're not in the business of caring about their users and like, oh no, I'm so concerned that maybe the people using this will become addicted to it and think it's a real person. No, they're like, awesome. Why is this woman stronger than anyone I've gone up against so far? Why does one hit to the back of the head not kill her? Am I not aiming high enough, low enough? I don't understand. I got her. Treatment of Adept 34501. My name has been taken from me. A thing I need not anymore. And I have been christened Adept 34501. They have set me to keep a record of this place, to record a history of its comings and goings so that those who rule might have the benefit of its knowledge. Today saw the arrival of Agent Herman. He is a simple thing, fitted to a dark purpose by forces he cannot understand. In a way, I feel pity for him, an emotion that I know will prevent my advancement beyond the third rank, but it is pity I feel nonetheless. He has spent most of his time below in the technology archive, staring at the ancient cross above his head. He burns with a hatred that I can feel, for himself and for someone else. Periodically, he will receive holographic communications from Simons, after which his hatred burns all the brighter. I think it has burned away everything human in him, and only the metal holds him together anymore. Interesting. A doggy bag, some money, and a throwing knife. I honestly don't think it's worth it. Ooh. Every time I come to the stream, you die. Well, that means you need to leave. I think you need to go. Turn off the camera after I already have gone through. Perfect. Adept 34501. Third rank. Those who rule in majesty, the 12, have set you to watch over this place and record all that may happen so we may benefit from your observations as you benefit from our wisdom. You are entrusted with the key to Sidon's Vault, 1942. You are entrusted with the key to the Fountain of Wisdom, 0022. You are entrusted with a number and a secret. 34501087111. You will guard all these things with life and soul and do your duty so that the fourth secret may find place in your heart. 12. Okay. Compromised individuals list. The following individuals have been rating of having an 85% or higher likelihood of being engaged in suspicious or ideologically counterproductive activity on the Chisen-Baikal scale. Or have scored at least a 4.31 on the JKLLB survey. Agents are encouraged to pursue soft campaigns of calculated defamation, resulting in reduced meme propagation effectiveness prior to presidential termination. Interesting. I don't recognize any of these names, but that's interesting. Produce negative memes about them, or rather lessen their ability to create memes and then kill them. So I have a bunch of codes now. Let's try and go back to it. Going to be tough times when the Hatsune Miku Blade Runner 2049 virtual wife comes on the market. That will actually be the end of days. That will be, yeah, it'll be tough times actually. Okay. As far as there's a bit of a debate going on in chat right now about the whether or not whether or not what's his name? I can't remember it right now. Charlie Kirk, whether or not he counts as a martyr. 1492 or 1942. I think it depends. It could go either way, so it's really kind of hard to say, because really the thing that will make it that would determine it one way or the other is basically going to be, did he die for the faith? The first part is that he was not a Catholic man, though there is evidence that he was perhaps looking into it. That's what I've heard, at least. There's some reason to believe that potentially. In which case you obviously can, be baptized by blood. So then really what it comes down to is, did he die for the faith? And I think that's just something that is hard to say. Is it possible that he died and he was targeted? Hold this thought.
The gold. Wonderful. My people will take control when you move out. I believe you know Chad. I've given him control of an NSF platoon on loan to me from America.
The Illuminati controls the NSF? But basically, so it's entirely possible, of course. Do I need to go in here? That he was basically, I don't know what the best way to put this is. The person who killed him, while not trans themselves, although there's some evidence online that there was a time when he maybe was considering that or something. There was like a little minor evidence. But he was sleeping with someone who was trans, and that clearly had some sort of political motivation to what he did. So the question is, did his Christian belief of being anti the mutilation of the body, is him not renouncing that belief what got him killed? Or was it something more mundane, such as just his support for the president or something, and his support for just like conservatism in the US? I don't know if it's really easy to say which way it is, right? If it's the first case, could he be considered a martyr? Potentially, right? But I don't think there's a real good solid answer to that. But if it's the second case, then no. I mean, not really, no. Obviously, Trump isn't like a Christian president by any means. So, in fact, I thought it was funny. Somebody made the point recently that people will call. Oh wait.
This fort dates back to when the Templars managed the French treasury for Philip the Fair. They moved it here from the temple in Paris after the crackdown of 1307. The Nazis boxed it up for shipment to Berlin, but had to abandon the cathedral during the evacuation.
What was I just about to say? That completely, it got me thinking about Philip the Fair, 1307. What was I just about to say? Shit. That's so annoying. What was I just about to say about Charlie Kirk or politics or shit? What was I just saying? Can someone remind me? It must not have been that important, but I'm just gonna look around, but I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here. Yeah, I think I literally just had to find this. Oh, but this is good. You're talking about Trump. Oh, someone made the point recently because a lot of people were talking about like Pope Francis and like different recent popes that they were like liberal or something. And somebody said it really depends on what your perspective is. Like, ironically, a lot of the same people who would complain about like Pope Francis or something were people who voted for Trump. And if Trump was a pope, he would be the most liberal pope of all time by a huge margin. I think that's a very interesting point. You know what I mean? And very true. Extremely true. Truth nuke, as the kids are saying. Also, I always do find it funny, and I've made this point a million times, that especially during the time of Pope Francis, that people would hear something on the news that, oh, Trump said this, and they'd be like, he didn't say that, the media's misquoting him. You remember the last time they said that he said something like that? It's all bunk, dude. You can't believe anything they say. I'll believe it when I fucking see the clip of him saying it with context. But then the news would say, Pope Francis said this in Italian, and there's like, and then the same person would say, I don't speak a fucking word of Italian, but I bet that Pope did say that. Fucking liberal. And it's like, my man, what is this Gelman amnesia that you're suffering from? Why do you believe them? If they would lie about Trump, you think they wouldn't lie about the Pope? You think the Pope is, oh, that's too much. Can't go that far. Can't lie about him. Don't want to offend the Christians. You know what I mean? Like, no, dude, of course they would lie about it. So it's just like, my man, come on. So that would always get me. That one would always get me. But yes, by comparison, Trump is way more liberal than any pope of all time, which obviously is going to be the case, but it's a funny thing to sort of stop and ponder. I thought Pope Francis was gay and not based. Was I wrong? Yeah, you are. Yeah, absolutely. Not Catholic, by the way. Yeah, so basically there's been a lot of slander of him. There was a lot of slander of him while he was alive. I'm going to turn on my jump skills and make this jump, by the way. Basically, he very publicly spoke out about homosexuality. He spoke out against trans stuff. He spoke out against all kinds of things that then the media would say he was in favor of. So, you know, let's turn on the second heart and let's jump. Yes! Oh, I love this when it works. It works, it works. Deactivate, deactivate. What? It's active. I said deactivate, my man. I guess deactivating this deactivates this anyway. I see. I thought he was pro-gay. No, not even a little bit. He has specifically spoken out against it. Obviously, he's Catholic.
My new satellite link has both infrared and the X-ray spectrum. I see your heart beating. I see you are afraid.
Spooky. You're totally right about Trump supporters believing that about him. I was one of them. It's Gelman amnesia, and once you know the term, I think it becomes a lot easier to steel yourself against it, right? You have to realize that there is a tendency, because we are propagandized to believe that the media tells the truth. And even when you recognize that the media is lying, you still, because of the years of propaganda, default yourself back to believing them again.
A good library, worth its weight in gold.
Do you see what I'm saying? You have this default position. The media is trustworthy and I should believe what they say, right? Because in a lot of senses, that makes that seems reasonable, right? You see something on the news about like, hey, there was a fire, this building downtown burned down, and that ends up being true, and so you're like, okay, all right. And then you see another story about like, hey, there's flooding in Texas, and it's like that ends up being true, and so you're like, okay, they're truth tellers. And you also are told, you're just inundated with like, this is where truth comes from. But then when they say something wrong, you see it as an anomaly. And even though it happens over and over and over again, your mind is still perceiving it as an anomaly. Whereas at a certain point, you have to recognize that it is not an anomaly. It is the baseline. They are spreaders of lies, but at the basic level. That is what they're doing. And so once you recognize that, then it becomes simpler. But people compartmentalize it. They're like, okay, they lie anytime they talk about Trump, but they don't lie about anything else. And it's like, you have to, at the very least, recognize that if there's an entire category of things that they lie about, then they are not above lying. And so you cannot just believe them as a basic, just like, I'm going to believe them first and only doubt them if I have some reason to that aligns with my particular political persuasion. You know what I mean? You have to be skeptical as the basic. I don't believe the news until I hear some reason otherwise, right? Like until I've done some research or something, and then otherwise the news should have no place in my mind as truth, right? Now, basic events, I can maybe understand because it's like, you know, like I said, there's a fire downtown. Why would they bother lying about that? Because it'd be so easy to prove false. But I wouldn't put it past them at a certain point if there was enough motive behind it. You know what I mean? And if the people who are running the media are at all satanic, do they not have a motive to lie about the one true faith? Just saying. Just putting that out there. So it's just something to remember. Not even just in regards to that, but in regards to anything. You know, Gell-man amnesia, again, is the tendency to see that an information source is trustworthy, to see that an information source is untrustworthy in a topic that you know about, but then continuing to believe that they're trustworthy when it comes to topics of information that you're not knowledgeable about, even though you've already just established that they're not knowledgeable about. They're not trustworthy. I guess I'm going to read about the Knights Templar. The Red Cross: A History of the Knights Templar by Richard Bagent. Volume 1, Defenders of the Faith. Upon the deliverance of Jerusalem, the Holy Land remained in a precarious state, surrounded on all sides by hostile Mohammedan neighbors. Mohammedan. Ooh, callback. Good old phrase there. It was then that Hugh de Pi... I don't know how you pronounce French, dude. A knight from Champagne? No. Bound himself and 8 fellow knights in a vow to forever protect the kingdom of Christendom. Accepted in 1118 by Baldwin II, the Patriarch of Jerusalem, they were given charitable lodgings in the city temple where they became the Pauvres Chevaliers de Temple, or the Poor Knights of the Temple. It was not until later at the Council of Troy that Troyes, I have no fucking clue how you pronounce anything French. One day I'd like to learn French, maybe. But I think Spanish is on the list before that. That the Knights Templar adopted the austere monastic rule of St. Benedict, along with the white garments of the Cistercians, adding to them the characteristic red cross that symbolized their willingness to spill their own blood in the defense of the one true faith. The Templars quickly became a popular order, renowned as lions at war and lambs at the hearth. They were soon exempted by the popes from all secular and episcopal authority save that of the popes themselves, and their land exempted from all taxation. I love you butchering French. It's great. Dude, I'm not even close. Like, I have no idea how to pronounce French, even a little bit. Troe? Someone's trying to guide me, but he's not going to be successful. And every sovereign of Europe made donations to the order, be it land, money, arms, or men. They triumphed in battle after battle, the first to attack and the last to retreat. Rough knights of the battlefield, as described by Jacques de Verdi. If taken prisoner, they refused all efforts to secure their freedom, instead becoming martyrs to the cause of God. With each success, the order prospered even further. At their height, they were said to have owned over 9,000 estates throughout Britain, France, Italy, and the Holy Lands, including a network of castles and commanderies, built to protect the frequent pilgrims to Jerusalem. In all but name, the Templars virtually ruled Jerusalem, and, in what can also only be termed hubris, recognized no temporal authority over their affairs save that of the Church. By 1250, the coffers of the order had grown so large that it was not uncommon for pilgrims to deposit their money with a temple in London or Paris and then cash in their receipt upon arriving in Jerusalem, thus establishing the foundations for modern banking and checking accounts. Well, except if there's no interest, it's not really modern banking, is it? But I see what you're saying. While many charges can be disputed, it is clear that the more the knights prospered, the less they became the austere monastic order that had originally been envisioned by the I have no idea. A century before. Eventually, even excommunicated men and criminals were accepted, as long as they pledged blind obedience to the order. Rumors of secret initiation rituals, and the osculum infame, obscene kiss, flourished, as did stories that they worshipped Baphomet and other false pagan gods. But it was their rivalry with the orders of the Hospitallers and their continued arrogance that was the most responsible for their downfall. When Jerusalem was finally lost to the mighty forces of Saladin, Philip the Fair saw an opportunity to bring the Templars to heel and greatly expand his own holdings. With the cooperation of the French Pope Clement V, Philip accused the Templars of heresy and in 1304 placed all members of the order in France under arrest, subsequently subjecting them to brutal interrogations in an attempt to determine whether the rather fanciful charges of sodomy, apostasy, and devil worship were true. But despite Clement's later efforts to annul the proceedings, the confessions had become matter of record. Those who repented were spared the flames, while the 50 knights who chose to recant their confessions, become relapsed heretics, were promptly burned at the stake. The remaining members of the order in France quickly admitted their guilt, and in 1311 an apostolic decree was issued dissolving the order. The Knights Templar had once been subject to no king or law, but in the end they were swallowed by history. Many have debated whether the rather ignominious dissolution of the order was entirely accidental, or even, while some even have gone so far as to suspect that it was part of a larger plan on the Templars' part. Such a massive, powerful organization, the argument goes, could not have been brought so low so easily. Obscure speculation concerning a mysterious Hay-Wain that departed their commandery in Paris has led certain researchers to believe that they may have been protecting the secret of the Holy Grail, or the secret of transmutation. But still others contend that the Knights Templar merely went underground and founded the powerful secretive banking societies of Switzerland. Interesting. There's a lot of slander about the Templars here. Yeah, well, it's being portrayed in a historical sense that it's not saying these are all true. Philip IV of France unironically unleashed some insane divine punishment on himself and his dynasty by persecuting the Templars. It does seem so. I've read a little bit about Philip the Fair and all of the, like, what happened with his wife and his wife's sisters and, like, all that stuff. And it is kind of crazy, honestly. How is Saladin relevant? He died in 1193. The Templars were destroyed in the 1300s. That's a good question. I have no idea. In this video game world, that's not how it happened. I don't I don't know. Wait a second. Oh, wait. I have vision now, right? What button is it? F8? What? Oh, there he is. You just have to be really close. Wow, that's not very useful. I have to be, like, exactly on the other side of a door or something. Which is a useful situation to use it in if I'm in that situation, but if I'm not... Wait, is this guy just standing here and it's somebody else who keeps walking by? Interesting. Okay, somebody's gonna come by. Okay, and he's gonna look up the stairs. And that's when I get him. No! Got him! He tried to run, and that was his mistake. If he had faced me with honor and bravery, he would not have fallen. He would have killed me easily, but because he was a coward, he died. Serves him right. The Doctrine of the Mighty, the Majestic Council of the 12. It is commonly held precept that 2 are stronger than 1, and that 4 are stronger than 2, and that 16 are by far stronger than 4. With this, there can be no argument. It is, if all of human history is but a single lesson, it is that the individual may be remembered, but the organization persists and thrives. A single artist, a single general, a single hero, or a single villain may all die, but it is impossible to kill a people, a nation, an idea, except when that idea has grown weak and is overpowered by one that is stronger. This then is the true calling of those who would be mighty, and join they who rule the world in majesty, to shun all that is empty fame or glory, to eliminate weak thoughts, weak hands, and weak ideas, to give up vain individuality and instead become part of something that is glorious and strong. This is the first secret, that by surrendering that part of you that is the least, you are elevated to the most. The first secret shall set you free, and those who know their duty will find in it the keys to immortality. The second secret can be explained to all, but truly understood only by those who have submitted to the first, body and soul. Yeah, spooky new age shit, dude. Oh, there's more information. That's okay. All right. We are going to stop there while we're in the fucking bunkers here in the barracks, because it's getting late and I have to pee like crazy, dude. So it's a good time to stop. Good stream. I think we made good progress. Someday we will finish this game. I am hoping that somehow, however unlikely, we will be able to finish this game before EU5 comes out. W stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. I do. I would like to finish this before EU5 comes out because I want to stream EU5 when it comes out. Considering the game here is telling me that it's Monday, March 19th, the year 2001, I think we'll be able to make it in time. We have approximately 24 years, give or take a few months. So we should be able to do it. You have 1 week. I've got 24 years. Yeah, but yes, that might be hard. We'll see what we can do. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is, but there will be an extra stream. I'm going to stream it the day it comes out, by the way, even though that's not on a Friday. So there will be an extra stream when EU5 comes out. Just so you know. I think it's on a Monday or a Tuesday. I don't remember. It's a Monday or a Tuesday. But it's not next week, but it's the week after. So, yeah, it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. But whatever the case, there will be a stream then. But there will also, before that, be a stream next Friday. So, thank you all for joining me. It's been a good time. I will see you all next time. To be clear, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Bye-bye. I can't stop. It won't let me stop. Bye.